We made it. Oh my goodness.
God, to make on time.
Yeah, did you turn the candelabra?
I didn't turn on the candelabra. The final live of October.
Oh my goodness.
Let me find y'all.
I'm gonna pull chat up.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna pull chat up.
Alright. Let's see who's in the room.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, people.
Alright, let's see. Make sure we can see. Make sure I'm gonna be so obnoxious with my wings today.
And I'm gonna be ridiculous because my costume was not thought out. First of all, guys, you know I just do this together at the last minute. Like I'm so over this whole thing. Alright, so anyway, I can't see. So, so I figured that out once I sat down. I'm like, oh my gosh, can I wear glasses with this? I don't know. I'm gonna be pulling. Let me see. Yes, okay, that might work.
Wait, hold on. We're skipping already. So, are we here? Are we still here? Can you hear us?
Let me see.
Can you see us? Can you see us? Are we here?
Can y'all see us?
Did you bring a fan down? Oh my!
Oh no!
I'm so
no,
hot.
honey, I know, guys. It is super humid here.
Are we skipping?
It's like the
guys,
summertime.
are we skipping? Are we skipping?
There's some upstairs. If you go underneath the TV drawer, there's a whole bunch. Or there might be one on my bed I left. It might match you too.
Is it orange?
I know. It feels like it should be a Friday. It's pinkish.
Oh, it's not match.
Yeah, I know the other color. In the drawer, you can look at other selections.
Okay.
Okay. I know it's like hot, right?
Yes, you see us.
I know, Leslie. I saw like your pictures with the little doggies, and you went to like a little party or something. Was it raining? It is pouring here.
Like, tilt this down a little bit. See.
That is us, Ari. That is your niece and your sister looking sickening.
This was not supposed to be like my last Halloween costume, but it ended up being the one.
Alina said it's kind of humid in Massachusetts as well. It is humid. It ain't no kind of, it is like hot here.
Did anybody else learn about monarch butterflies in kindergarten?
Like
teach us. I saw the costume. Girl, I don't remember, but I know that they're black, white, and yellow when they're caterpillars, and then they like turn into monarch. Okay. They turn into this color.
Was it Angela said LoriAnne saying here in Oak Forge, Pennsylvania? Said LoriAnne saying here in Oak Forge, Pennsylvania. It's humid. What is this going on? All right, guys, like, you know, you'll have to give me a break here because I can't see a thing. And so you get the gist. Every now and then I'll put it back on. Yes, girl,
it hasn't been 5 minutes yet.
I know. You said I was going to do this mess.
So messy.
You know, it's like one day we'll talk about this in a live. The busy week we had this week.
No, this week really was like crazy.
But because we love y'all so much, we showed up so we could show out. But if I could be upstairs in my bed right now, I probably would.
Okay, someone said it's skipping for them. Guys, it's skipping. It's so humid here, like we've been saying, and so like everything is acting up. We were upstairs doing our makeup. Lights were flickering for some reason. Yeah. It's skipping.
Hey, Xavier,
okay,
welcome to the party of sorts.
Try turning on the Wi-Fi again. Sorry. The audio doesn't match the video.
Thank you, Belinda. So I can get comfy. Thank you. Because, you know, I gave it my best shot this month.
Freezing and snowing in Chicago, so they said,
really?
How's that, guys? Is that better? Guys, do you notice anything different about us?
I know. You probably can't figure this out, but we actually got our hair cut today.
We got haircuts
We found a curly hair salon in Connecticut, and it was sickening. Humidity, okay? It's just what it is. Okay, but it is cute.
I actually redid mine because my hair was like a great big puff around like, we got our hair cut around like 12, and by like 4 or 5, my hair was just a huge puff because it was raining and I was gonna say snowing because it was raining and it was humid, and so I was like, you know what, no, I was like, I'm doing my hair again, so I ended up just putting some water in it, running some product through it again, and so this is, I did mine.
But it was on point when we left there, and as we left, I mean, it's been like this all day, hot and humid and rainy and damp, and so it does not do it justice whatsoever, but it is cute. It will be cute again, but tonight, no, it is very, very dry.
We love the salon because, what's it called? The Curly Salon by, is it Lavina? Lavina, Leslie. And there's actually 2 salons in Connecticut, one in New Haven and one in Branford. We're going to post about it on our Instagram tomorrow. And you guys are going to like see her in our haircuts, us getting our haircut, all kind of stuff, but that will come tomorrow. But yeah, 30 minutes from the house. That's like my favorite thing. Like, because like typically we drove like 2.5 hours, 30 minutes from the house. The salon, the vibe in there was just so nice. It's like a straight natural hair salon. Like they only do natural hair.
That's it.
Natural hair products on the wall. Everyone talked about natural hair. There was like tons of like women in the salon. Some woman was getting a big chop. Some older women, younger women.
I know,
like,
somebody got a serious big chop.
It was
I mean, her hair came in like this. It was her birthday,
and
she cut it off.
Looks so good at the end.
Yeah,
was like,
it was
wow.
super, super short, tapered. Like she left nothing left. It was, I mean, it was bold. It was nice. It was edgy. I loved it.
Do we like the place?
We
like the place. We love her. The other women in the salon were like amazing and amazing. Such a great experience. And so I just got a trim. It was exactly like what I wanted. She went like basically like curl by curl, just kind of lifting up pieces, snipping my ends off. She got like,
and she kind of like channeled me. Like I went in there, sat in the chair, and explained to her, wanted super tapered in the back, longer on the sides, and she did that, and it was great. And like again, I mean, I like her honesty and her forthrightness. Just like I'm like, what's it called? She's like she's trained in every cut that there is
that
out
was
there.
just asked. Was it a diva cut or a reso cut? So they're certified. I saw like on their page it says like they do the reso cut, they do the diva cut, like they're certified and all that. But we just got the curly cut. Again, we've been kind of saying this along and along, like all these different cuts.
I know.
What is really
I've been
the
saying
difference?
it along and along, and she validated it today that you might get, say, a diva cut, and I might want that diva cut, and like it doesn't look the same on me because my hair might be in a different phase of the journey. It might be a different texture. I mean, there's a lot of things that play into these cuts, and so she caters the cuts simply to your face shape, your head, your style, all of that.
Yeah.
You know, it just plays into it. But they are certified in the different names of the cuts, but at the end of the day, it's just a curly cut.
No, I've really liked her because I first commented on their Instagram looking at a picture of someone who got a big chop, and her hair texture was definitely different than mine, and like she just kept it real. She was like, you know, your hair is not gonna look like that because like this girl has like kind of like wavier, like bigger curls. Your curls are tighter, like so it's not like she's like, oh yeah, we can cut your hair to look like that. Like she was like keeping it real, like it's not gonna look like this because like your curls are different, and it was so nice. You know?
And you know, see, Alicia Bassett, I saw you guys got haircuts at a salon. I was looking at it in New Haven, and we felt that, you know, I mean, we're MADCURLS, you know, we have the channel, we have like some influence, like we should be able to tell you guys, because we've been in this game now for 2 years, at least going on 3 now, and everyone keeps saying, is there anything in Connecticut? We don't know.
We didn't, and they had kind of,
bring you guys
they had been around for like 2 years, but like when we first looked, like we really couldn't find anything in Connecticut, and I guess we were going off things that were like bigger on Instagram, like salons. I feel like now we're getting their names based off their work on Instagram, and influencers, people like promoting different salons, and so that's how we got onto our first salon. But I was looking to like kind of like big chop my hair a few weeks ago, and another girl I follow on Instagram had just gotten her hair cut by somebody at the salon, and I just went to the Instagram page, looked at the salon. I'm like, this looks really, really cool. And so, you know, I'm so glad we went and we found it because like she was awesome. Her team is awesome. The vibe in the salon was awesome. So
yeah, Leah, she probably can really hook you up because she said, I wanted a more of a rounded shape. Yeah, because like I said, she tapered it in the back. She said, I'm heavy on the top. So she kind of like just blended it all in together. And
I think what's also we should mention is like how fast it got done. It didn't feel fast because like you're just kind of talking and like vibing, but like you're not in the salon. At least our experience, we weren't there like all day. Our salon, our appointment was at 11 and 11:45. I would say we left maybe about 2 ish.
I don't even think that was late. I don't even think
no,
that,
1-ish. I don't know. She cut our hair. We got it done. I feel like they dried our hair fast, and it looked amazing. And we were like out the door, like so we weren't there for like hours endlessly on end. So that was also like amazing.
Yeah, we loved it.
So yeah, I definitely needed a trim. I love mine, and
so yeah, and it felt so much healthier afterward. It felt really, really healthy, very, very moisturized. You can't tell tonight, again, the weather, but it really felt like I was pulling it all together again because, you know, all the shedding, I explained all that to her, and so we'll see where it goes from there.
Hi, Miranda Jansen. She said she's a new subby. Hi.
Oh, hey.
Someone wants to know what products they used on us. So to wash my hair, and yours, I believe, they used the Curls restorative wash, and the woman who was washing her hair was explaining like that it's like good for like our highlights because our highlights have been dry. So you guys know, like I was like one of my least favorite co-washed ever. So like when she grabbed it, I was like, no, like I'm not a fan.
I like the salon because if you know Connecticut, for those that do, it's like an inner city. You know, it's like New Haven. All right, so it's like New Haven, like Bridgeport. Like there's suburbs and then there's like city, and so New Haven is a city. And I liked it because a lot of salons have like the designer products. But she actually used like things like you go into Target and see there was curls there. There was Kinky Curly,
Diva, Kinky Curly, Mixed Chicks.
I mean, all the stuff you see in Target, like I could relate to. And when I asked why would you use this or why would you use that, it wasn't something that like, oh, now I got to think, do I want to buy this before I leave? You know, it was, they were there. We have it at home already. I could have chosen from Mixed Chicks, Kinky Curly, Curls, you know, all the things we've used, all the things that we've talked about on our channel.
Yeah.
So test it.
So you guys keep asking me how my hair feels. My hair feels amazing. Like it feels like when I re-wet my hair to style it again, I just like dump my head in the tub and like just wet it again to restyle it. I did not find me like pulling hair. You know, sometimes like when your ends need a trim, like you get like that shedding like in your ends. I didn't feel like my hair was like coming out when I was reapplying the product anymore. So
yeah, sometimes you just have to stop it. I just felt like we were just kind of like, our hair was shedding a lot and it was extremely damaged. Again, the highlights, I was all prepared to go and get them all cut out. But I like the fact that she's conservative and she didn't like just go for broke. Like she really didn't see a problem. I thought that they were extremely orange and coppery and she didn't. So she said, trust me, I would tell you if they were. So I like that she was conservative. She's right there if I change my mind, want something different.
Someone said we didn't take our own products. No, we didn't. I didn't even think to do that, to take our own products. No, we didn't take our own products. They styled both our hair with Mixed Chicks, and then a little bit of the Kinky Curly Custard and like some of like the frizzy areas in the front, which was like a cool technique to like kind of dip your hand in and just get like the little frizzier pieces.
You know, you always learn something when you go to these salons, and I never thought of that. She said that she notices that people get really dry, kind of like in this triangle right here in the front, so she used the Kinky Curly here, you know, because it definitely holds more, and what did she use it in the front, or I know she said she kept dipping in.
Yeah, mine was in the front.
Okay.
Like my kinkier pieces like in the front that were just kind of sticking up because like the rest was kind of like lying flatter because she was like smoothing the product in, but my front was just like not lying like flat, so she used it in the front for me.
But I like the whole idea of like, because I said, we have like mix it ups, you know, on our channel, and they're really kind of like into mixing products and seeing what works, not just kind of like sticking to one brand. So it was a great experience, and that's what we're in the business for. We have to try these things for you guys who ask. We're in Connecticut. So now we can say
caramel sugar. So maybe all that shedding was a desperately needed trim. Yeah, my hair definitely needed a trim. Also, I'm about a month into the CURLSMIX vitamins, and I said I've started noticing something within like 2 weeks. So I'm definitely keeping on the journey. I'm doing like 3 months to see you know how I like them, but I just really love the CURLSMIX hair vitamins that I've been taking.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Did she trim your bangs when I touched them at all? She trimmed the ends like of every single kind of curl on my head, but it wasn't anything drastic with my bangs. But the ends of my bangs needed a trim too. See if Spence can take him out.
Okay. Of course, you guys hear a doggy now. Okay, let me see.
I just heard him get up.
Oh, yeah, but she's missing loud because she's trick-or-treating with the kids. At least you can trick-or-treat, like here in Connecticut. They were canceling it in a lot of towns, but they didn't cancel Monroe, I don't think. Did they ever do that?
No, I feel like they should have, though, so, like, everybody's on the same page. Like, you know, I would tell my kids, like, you know, don't worry, they've officially moved, you know, trick-or-treating to Saturday. So, like, everybody, all the houses will, like, be aware now. Probably it's, like, half people trick-or-treating, half people not. Some people are just completely missing out on it, but it's, like, pouring rain outside.
It is. So. I mean, it's not just drizzling where you can kind of make it through. But, I mean, it's pouring. Anybody that would go out in a costume would be soaking wet. It would be a miserable experience. So they really should have.
Thank you guys for the compliments on the makeup. Like, I literally, like, took kind of, like, inspiration from a picture from Pinterest, but, like, my makeup started going south. It wasn't looking like Chris anymore, and I was just like, whatever. So I saw someone ask, what bronzer am I wearing? I'm Sarah. It's not bronzer. This is straight all orange eyeshadow.
I love the color. I'm like,
it's like orange and, like, gold kind of eyeshadow everywhere. I put eyeshadow on my cheeks, eyeshadow all up here. It's all eyeshadow. My lipstick is eyeshadow.
She did a really good job. When I saw it, I was like, oh, my gosh, like, you really picked up all
I don't know if you guys can, like, pick up all the detail, but there's, like, dots. Kind of to go with like, I don't know, the light's kind of not picking up all the detail.
Hold it down for both of us tonight, girl.
Oh, there's a lot of kids out in my neighborhood, so I'm glad the rain held up. Leslie said so. Yeah.
Okay. It was canceled in my town. What state and town do you live in, Karen? McHugh, is it? Hey, Keisha Slade. See you, girl.
Dressed up and handed out candies and Mandy Manning fun.
We live in such, like, what is it? A street that just does not do that. It is just pitch dark out there, and there's just no kids, and houses are so far and few between, so few and far between. So I would love to do that.
Diasha P, no, we missed that. She said, did we see A Love For Me, this or that video? She pinned y'all in the comments. No, we missed that. We'll have to go see it. Diasha P said, did you see A Love For Me? That must be the YouTuber. She did a this or that video and she pinned us in the comments.
Oh, really? Okay.
Cool beans.
Who sent me that video of their daughter that did a project in school? Was it Keisha Slade? Was it your daughter, your 14-year-old daughter?
Oh, yeah, that was good.
That colorism one, was that your daughter? Because that was absolutely fabulous. Was it Keisha Slade?
You were watching and I was listening and I'm like, what are you watching?
I know, you really learning something? I'm like, yes, I am.
It sounded so like professional. I thought you were watching like a program or something. And you're like, no, this is like a school project. I'm like, wow, I'm like, this is really good.
The editing, the information. I mean, it was brilliant. So, is she in here? Keisha Slade, was that you or is that you?
Someone claimed your daughter. Who was it? Who had the awesome like school project? Sharon D. Johnson, they let the kids trick or treat in the mall here, which is safer. Okay. Sharon D. Johnson, your wedding makeup with like the green eye and like the lip, I will be doing that. Yeah. I'm trying to think where to do it too. I might just show up to like sub with that sickening makeup. It's so pretty. Every time I see the picture all the time, I'm like, I need to do that makeup look. Looks so good.
Felicia Thomas said, hey friends in my head, watching from Long Island, New York, slow and steady trick-or-treaters here.
I have to put my wings on my front. You can't see them. It's just like put my arm up. Like,
is it slow and steady because it's like after 8, it's hot and heavy 6-ish, then 7. I used to hate that. I had to always get started at 6 when I was younger. I was just like, Mom, I look like I'm starved for entertainment. Like, I want to go out when it gets a little dark, but nobody, we like 5:30 sometimes. It's embarrassing. But around this time, it starts kind of like easing off a little bit. Now it's like 8. I used to always hate this time of night because I knew when you start seeing just the trickle, I'm like, oh my God, it's almost over. But now
you go in and like you get your candy, right?
Now you look at your loot.
Make sure you look at your kids' candy. Because you always did that. You always made us dump us out and you'd like feel everything before we could actually have it.
And I watched my crime channels this week and it's like always like Hollow Week or whatever name they give it. And I found out the story, even though I lived through that period in the 70s, I finally actually found out the story behind it, why, everybody starts like checking their kids' candy, because before that, no one did. Mm-hmm. But I found the story and I watched that this week and like, what a sicko, it's terrible. But
what setting do you use on your Dyson? I guess thank you. I guess the full power one, it's like all the way up, like do. So it's a Dyson Supersonic. I don't know if that's like new, because I was talking to the lady in the salon about it. She's like, oh, the new one. And I was like, the Supersonic, and I guess maybe that's the new one they came out with. But literally, like all the settings are like up, so maybe the highest heat. I'm still kind of learning the settings, but every time I do it, it's just on like the highest heat. And so I actually use it to do this hair, and I felt comfortable doing that because like typically before I'm like, there's no way I'm doing my hair again. I'm just gonna have to take the L because it won't dry in time for live. But I wet my hair around 5 and like within like 20 minutes it was diffused and it was dry again. And so
what was it? Jerisa Coleman said, LA, did you already tell us about the bracelet? No, I wear them week after week. If you follow me on Facebook, a lot of you guys do, but this week, I think it was yesterday, I put the advertisement. I never saw it before pop up on Facebook, and for the first time it popped up. The bracelets I wear, all the different sizes and shapes or whatever, and then tonight you can't see the detail of this one, but it's so cute. Look, guys, it's a skull. I love like kind of like
the black
gothic,
one?
Gothic kind of thing. Yeah, they're both skulls, like the silver skull. Anyway, I got them in a gazillion different colors, ribbons, and some have Swarovski diamonds on them or whatever. But anyway, they're called Lay Interchangeable, not sponsored, and Lord knows I wish I was, but I'm not. But I just gonna give you guys a knowledge because I got curious when I first saw them. I'm like, oh my gosh, those are so cute. I get them from Paris. I send away for them, and the site used to be very, very small, and then all of a sudden, maybe about 6 months ago, it just kind of like exploded, and they showed everything. Because I often said if I ever go to Paris, I would definitely want to find that store. And then they kind of like bought the store to online. It used to be very, very small, but now it's huge and has every color, every bracelet, every style, every design, just really, really, really cute. But they are called Les, L-E-S, Interchangeable, however you pronounce it in French, because I don't speak French. But it's interchangeable, like INTERCHANGE, like change. And then a bowls, I think ABLES, something like that. But, yep, and for trick or treat, Halloween, they said 20% off today. So, and you're going to need it.
Are you guys going to be doing Black Friday shopping? Is anybody looking forward to that? I swear like it wasn't that great last year. Like for anything, for clothing, makeup, hair products, like. But is there anything you guys are like keeping an eye out for to see if there's Black Friday sales? We also got some products this week from 2 different companies I have here. One, who was it? The J-Way, I believe, asked for, and I was like, that is such a like funny coincidence because like it was Kiss. Was it Kiss Colors and Care?
Yeah, did you?
Their it's over here. Their macadamia line. And I'm like, that's so funny that she would ask for that, and like it's been out for a while, and they reached out and were like, hey, can we send you this? And I'm like, okay, thank you. And then it was asked for.
So they're gorgeous. Thank you. I know they are so cute. If you pick up some, let us know if you pop up on live again.
It's so funny. They like overnighted it. It's the fastest products have ever come.
I never ever heard of the line. Have you guys? You said
I did kind of when it first came out.
Okay.
And I kind of wanted to get it, but I like never did.
Yes, Angela Spencer is getting ready for the election. It's Tuesday. I can't believe it's like right here. I'm so excited for them.
They look like, I don't even know where you get them at, but they look like this, like, and then there's like a
who's heard of them?
Like a deep conditioner. They are, Kiss Colors and Care, Argan, and Macadamia. So like this is the mask in the line. There's a co-wash shampoo, conditioner, and a leave-in. And then there is a hair oil and an edge control, which you're the connoisseur.
Connoisseur. I haven't dipped my fingers in yet.
Connoisseur.
Ari says she's pressed for Be My Curl. Are you pressed?
Oh, that's something good to be pressed for. I love those products.
Ottawa. We have to probably explore that the coming year. The Ottawa. Okay, let's see. Aaliyah Shabazz said she got the Ottawa Curl Box.
Okay.
Let me see.
Hi,
SE. Got her outfit for Christmas too.
Wait, so what are people checking for? What are people looking for?
Okay, let's see. All right, so Jasmine91 is looking for Sotanicals for, I guess, Black Friday.
Okay.
Sarah said the only exciting thing about Black Friday last year were the fights. I know.
The fights?
Ridiculous. Like fighting over TVs. Like, is it that serious?
Listen, if they have a sale on, even though I don't think they have sale on Apple products, but I might fight somebody for a laptop.
Would you?
Maybe. You know, if it was a really good sale and I had to fight, I might throw a few hands for a laptop if I had to.
Happy Halloween. Who's it? How do you pronounce your name? Is it Sheila?
I have key lime pie. We're not done yet. We're still going. A month later with key lime pie. We're not done yet.
And I have candy corn. Yesterday was National Candy Corn Day.
I'm dead serious about to wear my wings on my front.
Are you?
I did not buy these wings for them not to be seen. I'm about to wear them like this across my chest.
I know. I wear like a bib.
Right? Wait. I'm about to see because this ain't it.
Oh, Teresa's pressed for Alikay. Yeah, you should be. We love Alikay. When did I do that? I did that yesterday, right? Alikay.
Did you? Yeah, I think you had Alikay in the video. You guys were complimenting my hair, and I have to go through the comments. I was reading them, but I was not answering them, so I have to go back through our positive comments. We're busted.
And Ray said, just got the CURLMIX watermelon. That's your favorite scent.
Ooh,
shampoo and conditioner.
That's what I have in my hair right now. Okay, this looks busted. I just want them to be seen. This looks so busted.
Candy corns. Did you get any candy corns? That's cute. Do you, girl? Just do you.
Girl, I'm not bothered. I eat my pie with my wings on my front.
See, ooh, Alikay, want to try that? You haven't tried that yet. Too sweet candy corn. I know. All month long, it's been yes or no's. Those were candy corns to the right. Those were two candy corns to the left. I've been parading around candy corns all month. I was going to get the pumpkin sticks. I couldn't find just a plain bag of candy corns. And I walked a little further, and then I saw just the plain bag. But the fall mix, I don't know. Something I just wanted the candy corns.
It's key lime pie.
But they really all taste the same, don't they? I was gonna get the pumpkins, but I just felt
I don't know why you were buying them at all.
Because I said I needed something for Halloween tonight.
I was trying to talk you out of it.
I know she really was, and I don't know why, because it wasn't gonna affect you one way or another.
Leslie, we didn't buy Peeps either.
I know, but Halloween Peeps aren't that great, right? I like the Valentine's Day ones.
I like the Frankenstein ones last year.
That was cute, but they just taste just like the hard Easter ones. I love the Christmas cookie ones. I don't know why they never brought them back.
Sorry, we got one more brand here. So have you guys ever heard of I feel like...
I see Misty the Realist. She said, hello, my name is Misty MADCURLS. I love your channel. Oh, thank you, Misty. You're new. I never heard that name before. At a Friday Night Live.
Have you guys ever heard of Lux Locks? Lux Locks. They have a African black soap shampoo, a Pina Colada Love Leave-In. I just thought of Sharon Johnson. I think she does. She's not with the names. The Cotton Candy Jello, which is like the gel. And the Blueberry Cream Pie Deep Conditioner.
Good night, Leslie Boo. Thanks for stopping by.
All these products smell amazing. Can't wait to use them. I feel like it's going to be one of those like hidden gems. Like just, you know, a little small brand putting stuff together. And the products smell amazing.
Tell a little backstory.
22?
22.
What do you like, 22? She said she watches MADCURLS, so she may be watching this right now. Their name is Genesis.
You watching? What's her name?
And Genesis.
Oh, okay.
And it's just like a cute little line. They smell good. I can't wait to try this blueberry deep conditioner.
Yeah.
Smells so
I like
good.
The fact that she was young and you know she did that.
Yes. Cute packaging. Blue.
Yeah. I love the smell.
Smells good.
Yeah. Okay. Want to try Bask and Bloom? We've heard of that. We keep hearing about
Bask
that.
and Bloom before. There's so many lines.
I know Reese's are the best candy. Those are the ones that you come back and start negotiating hard for on Halloween.
What is the price range? That's a great question. Let me check it out. Did anybody update their iPhone? Whatever? I got mine on like dark mode on my phone. Last night it took 9 hours to update to like everything's like dark now. Like my text messages are dark. Like you don't even go into dark mode. Like this is YouTube dark mode.
Oh, okay.
So like my whole phone is dark mode. But I did it like last night. It took 9 hours to like update my phone. What am I doing? Lux Locks. And oh no,
did it automatically do that, or that was a choice that you chose when
I chose when like it updated it.
Oh, okay.
And then it was like, do you want to do dark mode? And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I kind of want to do dark mode.
Did you guys hear that? First it seemed very ominous, and then it kind of like fine-tuned it a little bit more. They said for everyone that has iPhones, I think like iPhones 4, which we do vlog on, by the way. iPhone 4, I think 5, 4, I guess on forward. They are going to take away the internet unless you update it. So look into that if you have an Apple iPhone, because this weekend they are definitely shutting them on down. Okay, so the prices range. Like for example, this deep conditioner, they have anywhere from a 2 ounce to a 32 ounce. So the 2 ounce is $6. This is the 8 ounce. The 8 ounce is $20. They do have a 4 ounce, which is $10, and then the 32 ounce is $75. Wow.
So, yeah, but this is 8 ounce. This is $20. You can get a 4 ounce, which is $10. So, yeah, all their products look like they have a range. So, like their gel, the 8 ounce is $16. So,
all right. So we have to see if it lives up to them prices, because those are like Target, like experienced prices.
16, really, like 16, 20.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, that's
for the deep conditioner.
Yeah.
Isn't that how much the Eco Slay? It's giving me like Eco Slay price vibes ish.
Yeah, some people can put prices on
16,
things.
11.
We have to
This
test
is
it. That's what we're going to test and see.
This is Lux Locks, Luxe Locks, LOCKS. But the stuff looks really cute. So,
what more do you want to know, Marina, about the Dyson? Hi, Nicole Ford. Happy Halloween. I don't know, Ebony, why it took 9 hours. Why did it take 9 hours?
I don't know, but last night I went to like update it and it was like, you know, estimated time, 9 hours. And
yeah. I'm starting to hate the dark screen. Okay. Luggy. Want me to go get them?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
I'm gonna do all of them.
Oh, I don't know. You said hold on, but you're gonna go.
Yeah, I was gonna go see if we need it.
Okay.
I don't know why he's barking like that.
I don't know.
Do the products smell like the flavor? Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. And we even asked the boys. We're like, what does this smell like? And they told us. So it definitely does. They definitely smell very authentic, just like their like this one, for instance. It smelled blueberry. I said, it smells like fruit. I said, does it smell like citrus? I'm like, it smells like blueberry. And then the packaging was like, I'm like, oh my God, blueberry. So it definitely smells like blueberry. The pina colada, nailed it. Nailed the scents. What was the other one over here? Oh, cotton candy. definitely smells like cotton candy.
It was the movement, that's why I was barking.
Movement?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I gave him a treat. We'll see how long that lasts.
He wolfs him down.
He eats the treat like 5 seconds.
Okay, let me see.
Will you do a review of the Dyson? Yeah, we can. We're trying to figure out. We have one, so it's like, how do we review it?
I know, because like we always need 2 of everything, but there's probably a lot to ask. But don't ask, don't get. So
you said one more Dyson.
But I do definitely. Who said it? 106 Andy. There's like a learning curve, because the other day I used it and blew my head all over the place because I used it probably on the highest heat, the highest power, the fan, and it just kind of blew my style all out of proportion. So I definitely have to learn how to do it, but it is fantastic. I mean, like the little magnetic attachments and stuff, it's just so cool. I guess it would be worth every single dime. I could see why they charge that. I still think it is very, very expensive, and in all honesty, I think like I can stretch my hair. That's what I would be using it for, to stretch my hair. I think that the length of my hair, it would dry probably too quick, and I felt like it was kind of like more out of control for me. I did like the stretching capabilities of it, but I've been stretching with a clear all this time, so we'll see. But it is fantastic if you can own it, if you can get your hands on it. It is beautiful. It is everything, you know, it really is.
Yeah, especially if like you're someone who's like into diffusing.
Right.
It really does diffuse it pretty quickly, and like, or someone who's maybe not good at diffusing, because I definitely was never good at diffusing. I never diffused my hair. I felt like it didn't dry fast enough, or kind of didn't dry at all, and my hair was always frizzing and looking busted. But I haven't found that with the Dyson. So
Let Your Light Shine 17. Yeah, I am serious about it. I read about that today. It popped up about the iPhone. That's what they said. First I heard it yesterday, kind of like a blanket statement that they were shutting down all the old iPhones. And then you asked like, how old? And I'm like, I don't know. But today it was a little bit more fine-tuned. Something popped up on Facebook that said iPhones, and they had specific ones like 4, 4S, 5, 5S. You know how they made out all those different ones. They're not necessarily going to shut it down, but they definitely say update it. If you don't update it by, I think, Sunday, you won't be able to update it. Okay, so like you have the small window between now and Sunday to update.
Oh, I didn't even know all that.
Yeah, I didn't. Because I guess I don't understand all of it, because I'm not like an electronics person, but there's something like maybe in the world and the heavens, whatever, that they will connect with something now to update it, but after that they're shutting down that capability, whatever it is, to update your phones, and then your phones will no longer be any good. So I don't think they'll no longer be any good if you update them, but if you don't update them, then you know that's not going to work. So hold on. Let's see.
Come here.
That's, let me see, I have an iPhone 6. I never update. I know I never update either. When I have a problem, I go in there, the first thing they do is they start updating it for me. But I think that's pretty like bold of Apple to like take people's phones away. I mean, let people keep their phones. Like they said, if it's not broke, don't fix it. But whether it's broke or not, Apple's like saying you're gonna have to update them, or you know, they will be no more.
Doggy's having a Halloween.
A Halloween. Time changes this Sunday. Yep, Belinda.
Does CURLMIX offer more than 20% off on Black Friday? I feel like they don't. I feel like they do like other little things, like, you know, buy one, get one free, or buy this and get a travel size free, or something like that. I don't, but I'm not sure. Every year is different, I feel like, with brands. So who knows what brands are going to be doing this year. But
this is why I don't have an iPhone. That is crazy. Who's team iPhone and who's team Android?
Android.
I mean, people definitely have like fall into one category or another. Like I swear by iPhones, even though they have like these little things that get on my nerves from time to time. But yeah, no, I love iPhone. What do you guys prefer, and why?
Android.
Maybe is it just kind of like maybe just the name that I just like, just the app. I like the Apple. You know, I always like things, guys, that really aren't relevant. You know how I pick products because of the packaging, the color of products. So I think maybe I like Apple because I like the Apple.
They have new emojis. I was excited to see that.
Yeah, they do.
I have some cute new emojis.
Have new emojis. What did I find the other day that was cute? Oh, you know, the brown heart, because I wanted to do sort for Thanksgiving. I wanted to have like the colors, the orange, the yellow. And I'm like, I wish they had brown. And they had brown. It was like almost like I thought about it and it appeared. Dennis is very concerned about doggy.
iPhone, period.
Tosh Love, it will happen to the older iPhones, as old, I think, as 4s, whoever still has 4s. And we do have a 4. We vlog on a 4. So would that apply to us? Because we vlog, we don't really put it on the internet, right?
Yeah.
Wait, will it apply?
I'm sorry, say that again?
We have the 4 to vlog on, but we have to,
I don't think so.
we have to update it?
No, I don't think they update anymore. Because, like, they're not really...
Why did the message go out that says that you have to update your old iPhones or else they won't?
Well, we have it, but it's not, like, activated, our 4. We use it to vlog on, but it's not, like, activated.
Oh, that's what I'm
like
saying.
That.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That pie looks so good. But all I'm eating today is 3 cookies.
LoriAnne, what happened with the keys locked in the car?
Okay, guys. The blame game. Remember, all right, so who saw me posting it on Facebook and I said we were in the blame game phase? All right. Remember when the Jeep got stolen? All right, I didn't know at the time. I didn't hear the memo that Monroe was having a rash of burglaries. But I saw it this time. So they said that Monroe was having a rash of burglaries. Okay, you would think I would kind of take it more seriously since I got my Jeep stolen. But I heard it and okay, so I heard it. But Tay took it dead seriously. Now, you guys know me and my struggles and my memory and all of that, all right? So where did we go out? And you went to school.
Yes, so I went to teach and I took the car. And then I brought it back, but like right basically as I was coming in, you were going out to the car because you were waiting for the car to get back because you need to get something out of the car. So you took the keys from me and you went out to the car to get something.
So that's where I backtracked to. I said, okay, you always lock it. So I said, in order for me to go into the car, I said I would have had the keys. Now, normally I just pop it from the house, but I pictured myself walking down the walkway, but I wasn't 100% sure, and popping the lock. And I looked in the car as best I could because, you know, sometimes they have the tinted windows. And in the back, I saw the bag that I was looking for. And I said, if the bag is... Oh, no. Here we go. Connecticut and these bags, okay? these bags, okay? We don't get plastic bags in the store. So we have those bags that you have to bring to the store, those cloth bags. So I had a bunch of them on the table. And I hate things that just look messy. So I took all the cloth bags off the table and put them in the car, apparently. So that night when I went out to the car and I saw the cloth bags on the back seat, I'm like, okay, they were in the house. Now they're in the back seat. We can't find the keys. We're creatures of habit. Those keys must be under those bags.
So, yeah, but I remember.
I
remember that night saying, is the car door locked? Like, I don't know. And like, I was going to get up and make sure, but like, I didn't. The next day, we must have like stayed in the house until you were ready to go out.
No, the next day you went to go take Doggy out to the bathroom.
Right, that morning, and I walked by the car and I was like, oh wow, I thought about it last night. Then wondering if the car door was locked and it wasn't. Next time I walked, I'm like, like the car door wasn't locked. So I locked the car door, I got opened the door and locked the door.
I'm like, I'm like, what a busybody. I was so mad.
And I was so mad. I'm like, wow, because my younger brother, he uses my car, I use your, because we all kind of share cars. I'm like, so she's really, she knows cars are getting stolen. She didn't lock the car door. So
and
I was mad.
You guys, that fob, okay, it's $200. So I only can afford one. So it's like gold. So I'm like, in order to lock cars, you don't just lock with your hand manually. I'm
so
like,
I opened the door and I was locking. You're like, well, now it's morning, so it doesn't matter. Why are you locking the door? So I locked the door, and apparently the keys were in the back seat because that night I think you wanted to go out, and then we were all like, where's the keys? Where's the keys? And I'm like, well, I locked the door this morning, and I locked the keys in the car. So you were saying it's my fault. Because I locked the keys in the car. I'm like, well, why would you leave the car, the keys in the car in the first place?
My memory, we never had a clear-cut person to blame. I'm like, my memory. I'm like, what a busybody. I'm like, you want the car door locked? I said, why don't you just go that extra mile just to go in the house and get the fob just to make sure that
because I did not expect the keys to be in the car. I'm like, why would you leave the keys in the car?
I'm like,
and then I was like, and why didn't you lock your car door knowing they're robbing cars? I'm like, it was just me and you that day.
It was just and I was like, all set. I think because Doggy had a few accidents, I wanted to take, I said it was industrial strength laundromat that we needed for these accidents. So I was all set to go, all packed up everything, going to the laundromat. It's like a hassle. And I'm all ready to go. And then we were looking everywhere. We're running up and down the stairs. We're looking in pockets.
And this was like our second run in that day. It was just not a good day. And I had said to you, because like you really wanted to go out for some reason. Like we had already like had like a little like tay-to-tay in the morning because there was like a few dishes in the sink. You're like one of those, like if there's a fork, why are there so many dishes in the sink? And it's like a fork. And so like it was me and you that morning, and then like me and you that night, like over the keys in the car. And I kept saying, I was like, Mom, like, I don't know. I'm like, it's dark out there. Like, you don't really do good at night. I'm like, I don't have a good feeling about you going out.
I don't know, women of a certain age, do you always stay busy? I stay busy when I'm in the kitchen, whether I have to do it or not, whether it's my stuff or not. If I see dishes in the sink, if I see dishes in the dishwasher that have to be emptied, I don't just stand around. I'll come downstairs and you'll be sitting, leaning up against the counter, searching on Instagram. Okay, and there's a whole dishwasher like full of dishes. Like,
because for me, I'm like, they're gonna get done. Like, it was a Saturday morning, right? Friday, I don't know what happened Friday, but we did a lot Friday. And then, like, it was Saturday morning. So, Doggy got up early. He was barking. And everybody else falls, like, on deaf ears, just deaf. Nobody hears Doggy when he's barking. Everyone's sleeping. Everyone fake doesn't hear him. So, like, I was the one, my Saturday morning, I got up. And I was with him. And so, I fed him. I had coffee at the sink. And me and Doggy ended up, like, falling back asleep in a chair. But when you got up, you were like, why aren't these dishes done? And I'm like, Mom, like,
no, it wasn't like I didn't come down the stairs and say that. I think I wanted to do something and I couldn't. No, guys.
The dishes weren't done.
No, it was a huge mess with Doggy, okay? And we just didn't know where to begin. And we
because we weren't paying attention to him, because we were fussing at each other over why the dishes weren't done.
And this is why the dishes need to be done. Because now we can't even use the sink because all the dishes were in the
sink. This happened because the dishes, Doggy had an accident on the floor because these dishes weren't done.
Exactly. Like that mean nun at my school years ago that said that my lunchbox broke because my mother didn't show up as the room mother. Like, what?
And I'm like, Mom, that makes no sense. I'm like, maybe if you weren't fussing at me, we would have been paying attention to Doggy and seen that he had to go to the bathroom. Like, and then this wouldn't have happened. You were like, no, these dishes were done.
Exactly, Dana. Mom brain and young adult brain. Yeah, I wish young adult brain sometimes would like kick into the mom brain. I always felt like in my 20s, I always was very organized and very efficient. And I could not know that there was dishes in the dishwasher and not empty it and just like wait till the morning. I couldn't sleep that night if like everything has to be in order. I know like I used to get up people's nerves with that. I had to always make sure everything is just tidy and clean and a place for everything and everything in its place. But you don't seem to like really be like that.
No, I am every now and then. But I was just like, that morning was a Saturday morning. Everybody else was chilling. I was with Doggy and I was like, the dishes were gonna get done. Like, we had no guests. Nobody was here. Like, who's cares?
Well, we gotta finish the story though with the keys. Okay, so what ended up happening was when we start thinking about money, we're just like basically just like bursting out crying. Okay, so
because you were like, you're gonna pay for this.
I'm like, this is you. This is you. I said, you're gonna pay for this.
How is it me, guys? Is this my fault? Is this my fault? Like, you were like, you're gonna pay.
I said a car locksmith. I said this is gonna cost at least $100, if not $200. I said this is gonna be a mess. There's no other way to do it. If you don't have the fob, you're not getting in. Now the robbers got in last year, but I think actually ultimately they said in the police report that they said that there was some keys in the car. Now I do remember, but they were broken. The fob, my original fob broke and it was in two pieces, and then I kind of like the platform, the tray, whatever, the electronic mechanism inside didn't work. The robbers got it to work. I was stuck at Stop and Shop with bags one time and I couldn't get home because that fob, I kept trying to put it back together. It didn't work, but they pulled on down the driveway with that broken fob. So if you don't have that, you don't get in your car, period. And so
I'm not a drive, what's a fob? So like, you know, like a regular, here, I think the keys are up here.
Okay. Yeah, it's a unique thing that, I don't know if it's unique to Jeep, but that's what, it looks like a toy. It's like a Lego toy. It fits into the ignition almost like a Lego.
Yeah. So this is a fob. This is our car key. So like we stick that in the car, turn it, and that's what makes the car go.
Now there used to be what you call a key in a key. So when you get a car, you get a fob, and then you get another one that you could pull out, and it's the key in the key. So sometimes you can like unlock the door if the battery runs out of this one. But I can't afford it, so I only have one fob. This is the one only fob. If I lose this,
but after hearing the story, like
stop.
Whose thought would we have just like split the cost if there was a cost? Thank God there was not a cost. Okay. But you were just like,
so then I started thinking,
you're gonna pay for this. And I'm like, but wait,
sure did.
How is it my fault? I'm like, because I responsibly locked
you were so busy
the car door.
I appreciate the responsibility. I said, but so busy. But like, why would you like just pop the lock on the door? Why did you just say, like, get the fob and just do it like,
because you were like,
have the one.
Yeah, right. And then you kept going on that tangent. You're like, you know, we only have the one car. We only have the one key. I'm like, well, if you cared that much about the car, I'm like, you know, they robbing car. I'm like, why would you leave the car unlocked? I'm like,
But anyway, but they would say, but God.
Yeah.
But God.
No, because we were sitting in the kitchen. It was like 7 or 8 at night, and you wanted to run to Target. I was like, Mom, honestly, I'm like, the way this day has been going, I'm like, I don't have a good feeling about you going out there tonight. And you were like determined to go to Target, and that's when you noticed the keys were missing, and then we were off and running again. But
and it's like one of those times where they always say, you know, thank God for the times that he saved you basically from yourself when you didn't know he saved you. So what if I would have gone out there, it was pitch dark, it was rainy, I had no business being out there, and what if God, I mean, it was something so crazy
I think
like
it was,
the keys
I think
being
it was
lost.
like a homecoming weekend for one of the colleges as well.
Yeah.
And there was actually, like, it's not like really, but there was like a death on one of the campuses, like from something. I was like, I'm like, there's just crazy stuff happening. I'm like, and I'm like, tonight, for some reason, even though we go out late, I was like, I just don't have a good feeling about you going to Target. I'm like, and then you want to buy blinds. I'm like, the blinds can wait. The blinds can wait. Like, you don't need to go out there tonight. And you were still determined to go, but then the keys were in the car, and that was
At that moment,
like,
you just let it go, because I said, this is a God thing. I said, there was no reason in the world why I put the keys in the back, not purposely, of course, airy, but yes, I went out there to look for something else, and I must have accidentally left them, like, absentmindedly, and then, okay, never would have been a problem, but then the next morning, you went out and locked the door with your finger, so you didn't even have the
Beagle Lady said, I think there's equal fault, but I definitely wouldn't have locked the car without knowing where the key was.
Right, because, like, it's the one and only one. You can't get it. All right, so anyway, then I started thinking. We weren't speaking. We weren't even looking at each other, almost like backs to back, thinking. You were looking to see if we could do it like you two. How could we do it? As in, we're not putting a wire in that. We're not yanking a hanger and destroying the lock. I said, so I don't know how we're going to do this. I just didn't know. And then all of a sudden, Geico came into my mind. That's my insurance company. And I'm like, wait a minute, roadside assistance. Bingo. It was that simple. I called them up and I said, oh, so you need roadside assistance? And I said, yeah. And they said, you said you think the key's in the car? And I said, yeah. And they're like, okay, we'll send somebody right out.
We need driveway assistance.
Yeah, we need driveway. And they sent somebody out. Like, to me, that would like have been my fault or our fault. Like they really sent somebody out to get the keys out the car, and they did. So I really weighed in my mind, do I really need roadside assistance? I am so glad. Woo, I'm so glad I paid for that. You know, so penny wise, pound foolish sometimes. You try to save pennies here. It's like a little extra $16 a month. But I'm telling you, saved me hundreds that night.
That's like, what, like a $200 key?
Next, you know, it's like, great big truck, great big hook in the back. And then
we got going again because before the truck came,
you can't make this stuff
You were on the phone with the Geico woman, and basically she was like, you know, okay, we're sending somebody right out. Right at that moment, like this white van looking thing was backing up into the driveway. And they were like backing up and backing up. You're like, I think that's it. And I'm like, Mom, it's dark. I'm like, we're the only ones in this house. I was like, don't open that door. I was like,
who else could it be, Tay?
I'm like, until like they come to the door. I'm like, don't open that door. And like, you're like, let me just see. Fling the door open for the crazy person in the white van at the end of the driveway. I'm like, you're like, that's Geico. I'm like, that is not Geico. I'm like, and so I went to the kitchen. I had a knife. I was like, I don't know who this is. I'm like, they didn't get here that fast.
Guys.
And you just swung the door open. And I'm like, you couldn't have. All we have is a locked door to save us. We don't have weapons. And I'm like, all we have is a locked door. I'm like, keep the door locked.
You can't make this stuff up
until we know who it is.
It's almost like the episode, if you guys watch I Love Lucy, where Ricky told her to stop spending, and she went and got the hat. And then she buttered Ricky up and then tried to talk him into getting her the hat. And finally he agreed. And next, you know, the doorbell rang. And then she's like, oh, I want it on your quickest,
speediest delivery. Yeah.
So it's like, I was on the phone with Geico.
She was like, we're sending somebody right over. And like, someone was backing up in the driveway that looked like, and to me, it didn't look like, I'm like, we can't see the name on the truck. We can't see anything.
Who else would have been
Turns
at that
out
time of night?
It was UPS with a delivery for us at like 8:30 at night.
But
I'm like,
pencils.
It was just
Matt Stone.
To me, it was just a white truck. I'm like, I can't see the logo on it. Keep the door closed until they knock on the door and say who they are. I'm like, don't open the door. And you were just like, let me just go outside and just see what's going.
Spencer said, you guys need to set up a camera in the house. He said, you can't make this stuff up. He said, you guys are a comedy act. He came downstairs literally, like basically eating popcorn, looking from one person to the other, He's like, I can't get over. He goes, you guys never stop. He goes, what's the problem now? He said he knew there was a problem when he came out this room and he saw Taylor just sitting on the stairs like this. And then he said, then he went down a little further, saw me sitting on the couch like this, and he goes, what's going on now? And he's like, you can't make this stuff up.
And I'm like, you were like, Taylor, lock the keys in lock the car keys in the car. I'm like, Mom, lock the car keys in the car. She left the keys in the car. They got locked in the car. And oh my gosh, yeah, no, it was just me and you that night. And then once it was all over, I'm like, let's just go our separate ways.
That's so true. Frida, white vans should be avoided because there was one following you the other day. What is it with these white vans? Yeah, no, seriously, years ago when I'm back in my walking days, walking around the neighborhood, there's always like a white van. They always slow down, always roll down the window, and ask for directions.
I swear I'd be a track star. Anybody car would slow down near me.
Yeah, no, but you can't run enough because there's like a few minutes they jump out and they will grab you and put you in, and that'll be the end of me.
Then you'll
or
be
the end
happy.
of you. Or the end of you. They do. There are people with these white vans driving around and this sex trafficking. They are taking women off the streets. It's very scary.
So no, the light. So to me, at first it looked white because it was our front house light on. It was their light, like reflecting off of the car that was there, so it looked white. But then like once you kind of really looked in, you saw like it would said UPS. But at first it looked white to me. But the moral of the story, or at least that part of the story, is you do not open the door at night or at any point until like you know who the person is.
Yeah, but
what's going on.
Who would have thought? I mean, I literally was on the phone with Geico. They said they're sending somebody right over. UPS window, they deliver at 7 and 8 o'clock.
But like that, like someone will be right over and like literally in 30 seconds. There's a truck backing up. You're like, oh, they're here. I'm like, Mom, it's not them.
Well, because sometimes like UPS, they'll say your package was delivered or something, or it will be delivered, and like it's like on the porch.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, they say these things and it's like it's right there. So I really thought that the white van really was Geico. I would have.
But like this is like the second time we've had this conversation, because with like the car robberies, I'm like, you know, if we hear somebody outside, I'm like, would you just call 911? You were like, no, I'm gonna lift up the window and yell at them. I'm like, so you're gonna give away our position in the house and yell at the people outside who could potentially have weapons? I'm like, are you like out of your mind? Like, really?
I know, we always have drills. We always ask everybody, what would we do if we heard gunshots downstairs? Like, what would we do?
Yeah.
And like, I have this big, huge, massive size bed, and I said, first thing we're gonna do is gonna push
the bed against the door. Yeah.
To buy ourselves some time.
We have plans, but I'm like, yeah. So what we're not gonna do is risk our life for a car. We're not gonna
Once we heard
up
Adam's
the window.
plan one day was to jump out the window, leave the rest of us for dead.
Yeah.
Once I'm like, thanks, Adam, man of the house, one of the men of the house. Yeah. You seriously would open up a window and jump out, and save yourself.
Out the window.
I hope you run to the neighbor's house and get some help for us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I'll be doing.
He's like we were downstairs and he heard me. He would just like jump out the window. I'm like,
save himself and like leave his mother and his sister.
Like, okay.
Thanks, Adam. So what? But what he said was he was going to push his bed against the door, and I never thought of that. I'm like, that's brilliant, because these beds are heavy. So think of that. You know, I think that would like lock us in and get some help.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have drills around
That's
here.
a dang Addie. And right when he said it, like with a straight face, like, well, I'm jumping out the window. I'm like. But see, like us, like you always said for me, like I always said, like if I ever worked, like wherever I am, and if anything ever were to pop off, it's just, I think, instinct, like in my head to see who I could help, who else I could get out with me. So if I'm going down like a hero. My story will be a hero story. Like I tried to help get some people out. And so like in the house, if anything was to ever happen, I'm looking to kind of see where everybody is, who else I can help. So to hear Adam say, well, I'm jumping out the window, I'm like, so I'm going to be looking to try to find you, and you're already going to be in like safety. You're already going to be out the house. I'm like, well, that's good to know. So I won't waste time looking for you.
Yeah, no, I saw somebody say that, Sarah said, I've encountered men honky and catcalling me when I walked home from school. Yeah, I think we all have encountered that from time to time. When you were a little girl, remember the car that pulled up when we lived in Avalon Gates, and you were out there riding your bike or something?
Yeah.
And I wonder how many times they get lucky when people do that, when they think that they like. Yeah,
I think I was in first grade and I was riding my bike home from like my friend's house. Like we live in a complex, across the complex, and I got to like the bottom of the stairs. So I think we were on the 3rd floor, like to go into like the building I was in, and a car like came to where I was, and it was like a red type of like SUV kind of thing, and he was just like this from the window, and I like froze, and I just like took off like up the stairs. Like it was so scary.
Like, I don't ignore, like I saw Leslie saying that happened to me a few years ago, the white van asking for directions. If somebody said, ma'am, I wouldn't just keep walking and ignoring, because people hate that and they get infuriated. So I would just say, he's like, I would say, I'm not from here, I don't know anything, and just keep walking. But I always have like that peripheral vision, so I always would keep my eye on them. I don't like people walking behind me, men or women alike at all. So I always, not obviously, because I don't want people to think like I don't trust them, because that gets people upset. So I just kind of like act like I have to get something, pull over, walk over to the to a building and act like I'm getting something out of my purse, and let people come from behind me. I hate
Sarah Fenton, what? She said, speaking of sex trafficking, have any of you ever been approached by a woman talking about God was actually a woman, but we're actually part of a sex trafficking ring and we're trying to get girls and women? Remember when we were approached in Sephora?
Yes.
They had this whole long spiel about how God was a woman, and they were like dead serious about it.
Yeah. Wait.
And that's what? That's like a way to like get women into like this ring.
Because you would feel like they would trust it. Well, that story right there, I didn't kind of like buy into that story.
Yeah, I had the encounter them. We call them Mother God people.
Really? Yeah. So they occupy your time trying to teach you a new way of looking at God to distract, because that. So they do that? What are they called? Mother
See, Alana K, oh my God, I had a girl approach me about that last week. Yeah, we were literally, like, I was in Sephora first, and I got approached first, and then, like, she was literally, like, talking to me all about, like, the Bible and God and stuff like that, and I'm like, well, you're talking, I mean, I know about it, but you're talking to the wrong person. I'm like, you know, talk to, like, Mom, basically, where are you? I'm like, someone wants to talk about the Bible and God. I'm like, here you go, because, like, you.
And
like,
I can talk you down,
yeah,
guys, you guys know I went to Bible college, okay? So
yeah,
she
like,
picked the right one. I had her head spinning,
here.
basically. She was backing up the store by the time, because she was like, okay, this is hardcore. I'm not doing all this. I came in just to take 2 women out of the store, not this. And I'm like, no. I was giving scripture quotes and where to find in the Bible. I'm like, God is a woman. Like, I said, I ain't never heard nothing like that. She goes, no. She goes, like, if you come over here, like, I'm not coming nowhere. I said, I don't want to hear that.
And then they wanted, like, phone numbers, like, you know, we can meet, you know, at another location, this and that. And you're like, basically, there's nothing else to say. There's nothing else to talk about.
Like, she goes, well, I'll be praying that, you know, you'll see the light. I'm like, I'll be praying for you, too. Like, we'll be praying for each other. So I didn't know that, so we have to look out for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mother God people? That's crazy.
Old school, don't talk to strangers. Yeah, period.
Yeah.
Period.
Ducky, stop.
Catcalling. I don't, do men really think that they could pick up somebody? That's like so insulting. Honking, rolling down the window,
You want me to leave them?
you know, blowing kisses. Like, whoever gets picked up like that?
Yes, mommy.
I'm about to leave my door.
Oh.
I'm sweating because he's giving me a whirlwind in time.
Doggy's here. He's playing. You getting doggy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, God, I know. We try to put him in his little his little pizza, his pepperoni pizza.
His pepperoni pizza.
But
I know there's a picture on your Facebook of Doggy in costume.
Well, he always I know. He's too much. You have to take Doggy in bits and pieces.
Yeah. That's crazy though. That's actually like what that is. That's so odd. I thought it was over there.
You got him sitting good though.
Yeah.
He has his own personal nanny.
Yeah,
You got a nanny.
Wow.
You got a nanny to watch you.
You hear them? So busted. All right, guys. So what else? You bringing
What's
them on?
his pizza costume?
I don't know. I thought it was maybe I put it in the Halloween stuff.
Who stole your costume?
Sorry, guys. You guys are gonna see Doggy. I guess it is costume that he barely wants to keep on.
Who stole your costume, baby?
What do you guys have? What do we have in our hair? This right here is CURLMIX. I've been kind of reaching for CURLMIX. I find that it dries quickly when I use the Dyson. So like if I need like a quick wash and go, I'll like put CURLMIX in because it's light and it dries. So this is actually CURLMIX in my hair right now. Just kidding. Happy Halloween. Hi, Jeanette Grigsby. Doggy's being sent kisses. Can we get an updated favorites video? You know, I thought about us doing that, but I was like, do they want that? Like, I feel like we always are talking about the products that we like. Like, are you guys interested in updated products favorites video? Are you guys interested in products anymore, period? Like, I think I saw a comment that said, like, you know, you guys keep me excited about natural hair products. Like, is the excitement dying down? Like, I mean, there just so many products? Like, people just not care about natural hair products anymore? Like, is there still hype? You know, are we still in product junkie mode, or do we just not, like, care? I swear this week I was so uninspired, and then we're like, okay, let's try to do a positive, and, like, we did a positive, but I've been feeling, like, so uninspired. But I mean, we did get some new lines in here that we can review, but are you guys just, like, over it? Review the Dyson, we can do that. There are sales coming up, so yes. A lot of girls with 4C hair is giving CURLMIX bad reviews, so I'm scared to try it. Why don't they like it? Because Kim has type 4 hair, the owner, and she does her hair every Wednesday with it, doesn't she? Yeah. Once you find out what works with you, don't mess with it. That's kind of the wave I'm on, because so I guess we could do an updated product favorites, because I've literally been sticking with the same stuff. You know, I've been branching out to CURLMIX, but that's basically pretty in the arsenal all the time as well. But I've been using Nature's Little Secret Irish Moss Styling Cream for like the past couple of months. That's just been my go-to. DIY mode for me. What about temporary hair colors? We did for the Little Mermaid a couple weeks ago. Well, at least it was that hair paint wax. Like, I don't know. I don't want to do anything like funky to my hair. I'm looking for consistency right now. You guys are very detail oriented about products, so I like watching your reviews. Okay. Doesn't the little piece go over his head?
I did. It's over his head.
Okay, and then like you put the straps under his arms. We can't figure out how to put this pizza costume on. It's like rocket science. A million college degrees up in here, and we can't put a pizza on a doggy. Like, we can't figure it out. Kim Gregory, I have 4C hair and I love CURLMIX, not just for curls, but for the moisture. Kim Gregory, what, I was gonna say what flavor. What scent do you have?
Costume change. I'm a pizza man.
Still have your product reviews, okay. My Dyson is gray and like purple. When they sent it, they said they were just sending one, and I didn't know there were other colors, because I probably would have asked for the blue one. I'm like, if I gotta pick the colors, like, can I have the blue one? I didn't know there were other colors. They were just like, you know, can we send you a Dyson? And so I was like, you know, okay. My little tutorial for Instagram is going out tomorrow on it, how you'll see how I diffused my hair using CURLMIX. But yeah, I didn't know there were other colors, or else I would have said like the blue one. I think the blue one is so cool.
I'm determined to wait him out before he wears me out.
Let's see.
The original.
Girl, you look like something from Little House on the Prairie. I don't know what, I see what you're going for, but you look like Laura Ingalls.
Here, I'll try to
Come on, Laura Ingalls.
All right, here. Guys, this was one of the ideas this year. He was going to be the pizza, but he never worked with, and I was going to be the chef.
Right. Girl, where's the chef hat? Okay.
I'm trying to fix it.
Doggy, you want to turn around and show the people your pizza? We can't figure out how to get the pizza costume on him.
I do look like Laura Ingalls, right? With like Mom, Pop, I'm going to go to bed. Okay. I told you, I'm so over Halloween. Costume change midway through.
Girl, you seriously look like a Little House on the Prairie.
I do.
I can't.
It's cute.
Didn't we buy mustaches?
We did. Yeah, we had so many ideas.
Like a pilgrim, yes. Oh my gosh, yes, like a pilgrim.
But we couldn't figure this out. I don't know how this goes. We had it in the front. Some people have it on the side. I have no idea.
Hold on. Girl, how'd you even put it on him?
I don't know.
You just slapped it on him, clearly. Doggy, what happened? Where's your arm supposed to go, Boo Boo?
See, he's so good natured.
Wait. Why is this?
Silly.
Why are his arms like this in the front? Where is it? Okay, he's slipping out of it. That's what's going on. Guys, I put him to bed the other day in his little doggy pajamas to keep him warm, and I came to get him, when I went to get him this morning, he was completely, like, back without his pajamas on. He took his pajamas off last night. All right, he's not even in his costume anymore. It's hanging off his head. He wiggles himself out of everything.
Oh, goodness.
Dogginess.
Naked doggy, yeah, I know.
Yes, I was like, doggy. I was like, why are you naked? I'm like, where? And his little pajamas were like in a heap in the corner. His little doggy. What were they, like little flannel? Not flannel. Like little thermal, the little red thermal pajama things.
Guys, but isn't this cute? Like, I'm the chef and he's the pizza. So cute.
It's just, you see it just sitting on the side. He's getting lost in it.
All right, doggy.
Totally off.
All right, doggy. There's love, and then there's just licking off my moisturizer.
Oh, there goes your hat.
There goes the hat.
And there goes here, doggy.
All right.
I know, Boo Boo. Hold on.
All right, baby. Okay. First year, last costume change. You're so good the whole season.
Here we go.
So sweet. Oh, look, he's laying on his little pizza.
Hi, dogginess. He's so cute.
Adorable doggy.
Oh, poor baby. Yeah, we got some shots of him last night. He was being so good. He was humoring us.
Yeah, he
totally was humoring us. He's getting so big.
Oh, flannel pajamas from Target the other day. You did? Okay.
For CURLMIX, I've never tried the step 1 and 2 shampoo and conditioner. I feel like people have been saying bad things about how their scalps are reacting to it. Really? Because the shampoo and conditioner, I don't use the conditioner the shampoo as much as I use the conditioner. I can't say enough good things about the conditioner, so I don't know which part they're talking about. I don't really use the shampoo often. I think I've used the shampoo maybe tops 4 times, but the conditioner, I'm running through bottles like crazy. So yeah. I love the conditioner. I can't say enough good things about the conditioner.
You swear by it, and
the slip on it is
really
unmatched.
About it, but today for the first time, I used it before I went to the salon because I just kind of wanted to make my hair very simple. So I used the shampoo and used the conditioner, and it went right through. Plenty of slip. The shampoo you know, I wasn't impressed with it the first time, wasn't impressed with it today. The conditioner, very impressed with it today.
Yeah, the conditioner's amazing.
Yeah, I like that today.
Love the conditioner.
Yeah. They came out with a new scent. Anybody reaching out for it? Anybody getting it?
Doggy fell asleep on you for the first time last night. You were like, how long am I supposed to sit here? Because I love when he falls asleep on me. I'll sit there forever and let him sleep on me. You were like, so... You're like, how
and then I started hearing him snoring. I'm like, oh no, doggy. I said, I got things to do. We're not doing all of this tonight. You're like, oh, I'll take him. You'll just like let him sleep on you for hours.
See,
I can't, doggy.
So nope. Andrea, we're just nope. Sarah said the mango curl mix. Yeah, mango, fresh mango tea tree. Anybody? Yes, I bought the mango moisturizer and gel this morning.
Okay. Mango curl mix.
Can you use codes on it? Or is there already a code on it? We'll be buying the new curl mix scent. We have not bought the new curl mix scent.
They said it was like a limited stock of it, right? Y'all was in a scary movie for real. Yes, he is the Build-A-Bear of dogs.
Shout out to Evelina Rodriguez. You a real one. Just use MADCURLS code.
I know.
I'm just curious. Can you save coins
with the new scent?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How much is it? Because I know their prices like range. Where does this new one fall? Because wasn't like their red one like their most expensive one like 28? Some were like 22, 23, 24.
But they canceled it.
Right.
Doggy, what's wrong, baby? You're being so good.
45 for the wash and go set.
Oh, for the whole set. Okay, is that normally what it ranges?
I'm not sure how their sets go, like price wise. Yeah, it's a small batch, but I'm not crazy about the scent. It's 40 or 45. Okay.
Okay.
So they did. I'm sorry. Did they do shampoo and conditioner with it, or just the stylers? I can't wait till you guys film the end of the year show. I know we have to start thinking about it. I already have products in my head for like ones that I'm wowed about and ones that for the disappointing products video. I think we got to do the same type of theme. Roll out the all black, the funeral.
That was so much fun. And I like the brands that played into it. They're like, sorry we weren't here to accept the award.
Oh yeah, the award. Yeah. Oh yeah, we had to do how they do it too. What was it? The award show.
Yeah.
Like we asked, what are your top this, top that, and I had to like go through. Remember, I was like sitting there one day, just like going through.
Because it was them that chose the winners, right? Yeah.
So we did ours. You guys did yours, and that was cool.
And then throughout the whole video, we kept saying we're sorry, but you know, for instance, you know, Kiki Curl's not here to be able to be here tonight, but I said, hey, you're taking this in their stead? And you're like, okay.
I'll be accepting this on their behalf.
And I'm like, oh, who won that? Oh, Camille Rose. Oh, unfortunately, Janelle's not here, able to be here tonight, but Tay's going to take it for her. No one showed up that night.
That was so fun. We gave away all our, our nice outfits. We're going to have to buy new award ceremony dresses.
I know. Guys, we just went crazy just cleaning. We have nothing.
Like, every time I think about it, I just get upset. Like, this summer, how you gave away all, the button-up shirts and stuff. Because, I don't know. Maybe I thought I'd never teach again. I don't know what I thought. But now that I'm, back, teaching, I'm like, I could have used so many of your button-up shirts.
It becomes more and more apparent daily. Thank you, baby. I love you. It becomes more and more apparent daily how foolish we were. There's just nothing left.
You just gave away all
what were we thinking? What were we thinking?
And then, when we went to do our pocket video the other day, I'm like, we really gave away all of our stash. These are the types of videos we do. We always, wheelbarrow our products out. I'm like, we have no products wheelbarrow right now. But how did you guys feel about the products popping up on the screen? Was that okay? Because, it was only, a few, popping up. I know it's definitely going to happen. Sorry for the disappointing products video.
But I think the ones that
stuff popping up,
we really put away. I don't think there's not much more to say about those things. It's the same old stuff. It's it's the Camille Rose. It's the curls. It's the stuff that everybody's aware of. The things that we've been getting and refilling the shelves, unbeknownst to us, things that are being sent to us. It's new stuff. So it's starting a new year. We would be reviewing new things. So the things that we got rid of, I don't really regret the things that we got rid of.
I can't even really remember.
Yeah, it was just a lot of excess, and it really had to go.
Yeah.
So, I don't regret that. No, the clothes, foolish.
Okay.
Foolish.
Lana K still liked the video, cool.
Okay.
Right. Have we ever tried Natural Club? No. Is it Natural? Natural Club? No. We have not tried that, although we've seen it. It's definitely on my radar. Evelyn Rodriguez said, y'all received the Pattern Beauty product set. Listen, I was so over the whole thing, and I actually just got an email today saying it will be at the house on Tuesday. So we will see. I did see a whole bunch of people getting PR for it, though. And so I was like, oh, that's interesting. But, yeah, so there'll probably be more Pattern Beauty reviews being rolled out. But, yeah, ours is coming Tuesday in the mail, apparently.
Anybody, every now and then we'll talk about the beauty community. And you guys, some people on here watch Jeffree Star and all that. Anybody getting the Jeffree Star Shane?
Yeah, anybody getting that palette? Anybody interested?
Yeah, tomorrow morning, right? It would be.
Oh, the first, yeah, tomorrow morning.
Right,
yeah, anybody getting the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson palette? I was talking about it with one of the women in the salon today. Like, it's interesting. Like, I wanted it for us after watching a few of the documentaries, but actually, like, seeing the palette
on
like,
moods.
Yeah, I was like, you know, I'm a little underwhelmed, just a little bit. Like, as far as like the eyeshadow layout. Like, I'm like, what could we really do with these colors? Like, it's not a lot of colors I wear, like the bright yellow or the bright pink, or I feel like there's a lot of like light colors at the top.
The witch's leg.
There's some dark ones at the bottom, but I was like, you know, what can I really do with this palette? Like, I don't know. I think people just like kind of want it or get it, but.
Yeah, I know, Lisa Powell. I wasn't allowed to do Jeffree Star 2 when I first came on the channel. You're like, don't you dare bring him on here. However, everybody seemed like they were slacked up in the community. So, you know, he's out there, and he does have great makeup though. I love his liquid lips. So,
yeah, but I was like, I probably won't be up early in the morning
to
get the palette.
No,
like, I mean, I don't know, the colors don't wow me, so next kind of thing. But I'm sure everybody and their mother will be getting it. But
and I look at things differently after all the declutter and all the like the cleaning and stuff. Like, I mean, the stuff is cute. You know, the backpacks and all that, but like, where did all this stuff go? Like, it's just taking up space, right, doggy?
I feel like the Pattern Beauty doesn't have silicones in it. Yeah, there are silicones in some of the Pattern Beauty products. I think all of them except like one. I think Bianca Renee said.
What's that?
But yeah, we're gonna see what we're gonna do with the pattern because there's only a leave-in, right? So is it kind of like a light leave-in where your hair is just like a big blowy wash and go, or big blowy whatever with the leave-in? How do you feel about Tati's palette? I think it's pretty. At first, I was like, there's like the same colors in the palette, just like different, what is it? It's like matte, metallic, shimmer, glitter, like whatever. But like, I think it's very her. I think it's very like I think it's like a pretty palette. It's like elegant. It's pretty. It's nice. It looks high end. I think it's her. It's very her. It's very pretty.
It's colors
it's a pretty
definitely
palette.
that I like, but you know, you have to like pick and choose. Like, you know, you can't get everything, so you have to really pick and choose. I mean, they're nice what's being paraded around, but sometimes it's just too overwhelming. Like Anastasia came out with all those just like back-to-back Norvina palettes. Like, what was the purpose of that? Just a lot.
Nobody got shine. Like Jackie Ina put one out, didn't really get any shine because Carly Bible put hers out, or Norvina put hers out. Then Carly Bible, then Norvina did another one. I think Norvina just did another one. Like, they just keep dropping palettes. Like, nobody's getting any shine for their work because it's being, you know.
And when they're on your eyes, it all looks the same to me. It all just blends and looks the same. Looks the same. What are you smiling about? I got my way and I'm here and live, he said. Pat McGrath. Okay. We're like in Sephora. Do you get Pat McGrath? I saw her line in Sephora one time.
And Maui Moisture's aight. It's aight. I don't like their shampoos and conditioners. I think they're a little bit drying. But the original, what was it? Their coconut, maybe?
I'm bored over here in Silicon Valley land.
Their smoothie and like their milk. That was pretty good. I used to pair it with Bounce Curl.
I know. Why wouldn't they?
I'm not pressed for Maui.
Why would influencers do that? I didn't see Jackie's palette paraded across the screens at all. I didn't see any videos on her palette.
Yeah, like not really at all.
Yeah.
Did people do Carly Bible's palette? Like,
I didn't see her.
Not really at all. Like,
what's that about?
Who even? Like, I don't know. James Charles mini palette. I never even got the big one. I could see myself getting the mini palette because I mean, it's like what, $25 as opposed to like 30 something for the big one. And like, I just don't use up eyeshadows like that, so I could see myself getting the mini one. I thought about the James Charles mini palette.
I think the drama channels really control the narrative, and I think that what they say pretty much goes. If they talk about or rave about it, then it will get exposure. And I think that when they don't, people just aren't reaching for this stuff. I think it's really unfair.
Yeah.
You know, how they really are framing YouTube and who gets to be successful and who doesn't.
I think it's just a lot of stuff coming out, and like more stuff is gonna be coming out because like the holiday season has just begun. So
Lori,
we'll see.
ASMR James Charles mini palette I want. Did you ever get the original size palette?
Now Norvina has minis. Wow. Okay. Are the minis like half the
price?
price?
Lisa Powell, exactly. It gets so overwhelming that I become underwhelmed. I get so overwhelmed, like I back away. I hate making a whole lot of decisions, and it's just, I hate a lot of variety, which sounds really weird, I always say, but it becomes very overwhelming. Just give me this or that. Just don't have a whole lot of choices.
Yeah. So Denlos Nail Polish said, did we vlog our haircuts? So that was the intention, for us to vlog our haircuts, and we started getting a little bit of footage, but it's not the type of vlog like that I like doing. How it was coming out was just like not good, because we were like sitting in there, we were having conversations, and it was just hard to film. So like we really did not film most of it like at all. So there probably won't be a vlog, but there will be. Maybe I'll take some of the clips we did do and like put it on like a little like 1 minute thing, or an IG what is it, like TV or something for Instagram, and you'll be able to see like a little bit of it. But as far as like a vlog, how we typically like do from like start to finish, and like the washing in between and the actual cut and all that kind of stuff, like the intention was to do that, but we were in there, we were talking to the owner, talking to the people in, it was just like, I don't know, we were just enjoying ourselves and the vibe and stuff in this. We really did not get a chance to vlog at all. Before I knew it, like my hair was getting cut, your hair was being washed, I couldn't vlog you getting your hair washed, I was talking to the lady cutting my hair, and so it just did not happen. And so I was like, okay, we'll figure something else out. But yeah.
The new palette, really like.
Hopefully next time we go, I could try to get some sort of vlog, because like we do vlog when we get our hair cut. At least we did with Joe. We vlogged it, I think, one time, and I think, and then when we got our highlights with Christine, I think we vlogged it. But
it was like a brand new salon. We didn't know her, and we just liked the vibe. And she was a woman. We could really talk, and it was kind of like girlfriend talk.
Yeah.
Hey, you are so. That's why you were sitting down so nicely all of a sudden. Thank you. Yeah. So we want to enjoy the experience. Sometimes it's hard to vlog because you can't really be in the moment, and you miss out on a lot of, experiences and experiences. So we just kind of, it was a new salon, and we just really wanted to.
And it was just like all like women and just talking about natural hair, and it was just it was fabulous. How long was it since your last haircut? April, I believe, right? April. Yeah.
For me too.
April, yeah, we both went in April.
Okay.
Yeah, April. So yeah, for those of you who are just new in the room, yeah, we got haircuts. I got a trim. She went through like each of my curls and trimmed my hair up like perfectly. And you got some length taken off. It's very short in the back. Yeah, yours is tapered in the back now. Very
short. Like we said today, in Connecticut is extremely humid, very wet and rainy. So it's not really showing the way it showed in the salon. It looked fabulous, but this stuff is dry now. It's hot. It's hot here. It's humid. It's just, you could just see. It's just, it's frizz galore. But it was cute when it was first cut, and it'll be cute again. But tonight is not the night. Okay. So we were glad that we found it. I didn't know that she had been there. She was there, like we said, 2 years about. Because people often ask. I mean, we live in Connecticut, and people say, "Where do you get your hair cut?" And we would always say we'd go to New Jersey, but like we're in Connecticut, like we should be able to. But I think it was new, kind of like when we got the channel. They opened up their place too, so now we're able to.
It's best after live and call my mom and making an appointment. Like totally, yeah. No, it's really great salon.
Yeah.
So tell her MADCURLS sent you.
MADCURLS sent you.
I can't wait to go back and do it again. I was like, she's like someone like who I'd want to go to and have like coffee with or something. Like it was just so cool. Like everybody in the salon, it's like they could be like girlfriends.
Yeah, it was cool. I really liked it.
And I hope like there's like a bigger like natural hair community in Connecticut, like there is with like in New York and in New Jersey. Like Connecticut needs that. So hopefully we can like do that with her salon and see who else is like natural and do like natural hair events in Connecticut. Because yeah, not everybody want to travel to New York and New Jersey. That's a trip. That is a troop.
Here, getting cut as far as ends go, and how chemically treated hair does. I remember when I used to get perms, the hair salon, I always cut my ends. Yeah, when we used to do the ends. Yeah, I would do that, like the dusting. I do dusting more than you do. I will try to keep up my ends. I think even after April, I was doing some dusting on my ends. But sometimes it just goes beyond the dusting. You have to actually get your hair cut.
Leslie Brown, I'm kind of tempted to check curls on Fifth, but kind of not. His work is so good, too. You guys know I rave about Joe Borrow's work. Like, I love watching his Instagram, Curls on Fifth's Instagram stories, because he just shows the before and after of all his work like all day long, and it's always so good.
Doggy, are you eating the witchy legs?
So if we didn't go to this salon, Curls on 5th was definitely on my radar.
Yeah.
It definitely was. But again, it was in New York, and I was like, you know, we got to take the train into New York. It's getting cold. Like, I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like driving to New York, taking train to New York, driving to New Jersey, taking train. I don't feel like doing any of that. Because there's just not enough time. We have Doggy now. Like, so we have to leave him, and so, like, we're working everything around Doggy, so.
Thank you, Aussie. She said
yeah.
Doggy is too cute.
Emily Hassinger said, I copied your lion costume today, Tay. Cool. Shout out to Lexi Marcella, because Aunt Jackie, their page, Aunt Jackie's, whatever, on Instagram has a habit of, like, posting people and not tagging them. And they have a pretty decent following, so, like, that's all Instagram is about, is, like, you know, followers and stuff. So, like, if you post people, tag them. And so they posted my lion picture.
Yeah.
And Lexi Marcella was on it, I think, maybe within, like, 20 minutes of it being posted, and she was like, that's at It's TaylorAnne. And so I was like, thank you.
Oh, cool. The one that,
Lexi.
yeah, the little taupe skirt on and the little...
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Yeah, that one, they posted that, and so she tagged me in it. Like, I do that for a lot of people. If I see, like, a picture posted and, like, it's getting mad likes and, like, the influencer's not tagged, I'm like, this is at this person. Like, there it is. Like, if you ever see, like, someone, like, being posted and they're not tagged, you know who they are, like, tag them, because... Especially if they're an influencer, because followers count, so...
That's the time that you were found in a window in Georgia. They were selling your hair.
That was the same picture,
okay.
Yeah.
tell that story.
Yeah, so apparently a salon in Georgia, like, took my picture around Halloween time, and they were like, you know, come into the salon, we can, like, do this to your hair, and I had a friend who lived...
They said it was a weave, it was a curly weave.
Yeah,
they
like,
said that...
come in and, like, they can do that.
Yeah.
To, you know, come in to get this look kind of thing, like, we'll do this to your hair, and... I had a friend in Connecticut who moved to Georgia, and that was her stylist, and so she was like, I know her, she's from Connecticut, like, we went to school together. She was like, you did not do her hair, one, like this is a whole lie. And so it's like, what are the odds, like, that her stylist would, like, take a picture of me, and, like, she knew me, and so she was like, yeah, girl, like, you didn't do her hair, she lives in Connecticut, like, I know her.
I went to school with her.
Yeah, and so that was a mess. That was a mess.
Oh, Evelyn Rodriguez said, in Fayetteville, North Carolina, I was going to Maha based on High Felicia's recommendation, but she has moved. Okay. Yeah, that's a real friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Busted, right? It was. So then, of course, I had to get involved. So I called the salon. And did I call or did I text, email, whatever?
No, I think we, like, sent the picture, like, through, like, Messenger or whatever. We were like, you know, like, we're the owner of this image, and this is, like, false
this is my daughter.
advertisement.
I said, you're a natural hair channel, and I said, it's her real hair, and I said, and by you doing that, like, it could affect, you know, our business. I said, because it's not weave, I said, it's her real hair, and we're a natural hair channel, so please take that image down and stop promoting that as that you can do that, that's a weave. And so, she blocked me.
And she was like, she gets her pictures from, like, whatever.
China, she said.
From China, whatever, like, the China people send her, like, her wholesale.
So she tried to blame it on the people in China that sent her the picture. Of Taylor's hair in an envelope with the hair that they were selling.
She's like, yeah, and you were like, well, be that as it may, like, we're telling you now, like, I don't know where you got it from, who you got it from, but, like, take it down and stop promoting it. And so she was just like, okay, and then we got blocked.
Yeah, she blocked us.
Yeah, she said, like, China, like, maybe she gets her hair from China, the hair she uses wholesale, like, I don't know, but...
So, like, the plastic, I guess that maybe the hair would come in, I don't know how it's packaged, but then that would be, like, it was the costume that you had on Instagram, it was the lion costume.
Yeah, or maybe, like, they saw the picture, they kind of mimic the hair, they created, maybe the China people found the picture, mimicked the hair, sent her the hair and the picture to promote with it. Maybe that's how it happened, maybe, perhaps. But I'm like, okay, like, I don't know, but anyway, either way, this ain't it, sis. Hi. Hi.
Oh, that happens with a lot of wig sites, Jasmine said, okay. Oh, Denisha Bassar, welcome back from trick-or-treating. You got anything good?
Ooh.
Dump out the bag and let us know what you got.
I used to love when, like, my brothers can't have peanut butter, so when they would get Reese's, like, I would get, like, double the Reese's, because I'd be taking everybody's Reese's, Spencer and Adam, because they can't have peanuts.
How many Reese's, how many Kit Kats did you get?
Anything with peanuts I could take.
How many full-size candy bars did you get? That's when you know it's a good haul.
You don't lick the witch's foot. she survived this long.
Right, I know.
And also tomorrow we'll have to like take down all the Halloween stuff and like put up some Thanksgiving-y stuff.
I know, it's been a fun month.
It has been fun. Jen loves nail polish. Yeah, they do. Right? Yeah, Spencer definitely has a peanut allergy.
But like more for us, we said.
Yeah, Adam too. Right? Yeah, Spencer's face blows up like a balloon.
Yeah, like we'll give him like the Musketeers and we'll take the Reese's.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
So no,
the doors were open. How funny!
Since we lived here, we've never passed out candy because like people don't really trick or treat in this area. They go to like other areas of Monroe. This street isn't really like trick or treaters friendly. So, yeah, I know one day like wherever I live, I definitely want to live somewhere where I can give out candy.
I know. Can you imagine if we would show up at the door with Doggy? If we had little trick or treaters, they would go crazy. So cute.
Doggy, is she getting tired? No, never that. Never that.
Never that.
Never that.
They ate all the candy, I know.
So what else is new, guys? What else is new and exciting in the world?
So what else did anybody do? Who does celebrate? Who doesn't celebrate?
Thanksgiving will be here before we know it.
I know. Getting our meals. Anybody watch Dolomite? Lovely, those fangs, those nails. Don't crack Mama's face.
Is anybody else like young and like working in a field where you feel like you're not being taken seriously? Like if you're working with like older people, I was telling you, I was like, I've been really enjoying like substitute teaching, but I was like, I feel like I'm not being taken seriously, even though like I'm a sub, like I'm still like certified, and I feel like they don't think like I'm qualified. Like, you know, if I go in to like say like teach a class, like there'll be like a person in there like ready to like give me my directions or like write on my board or whatever. Like I know how to read sub plans, I know how to give them to the class, I know how to handle a class, I know classroom management. Like I'm like, thank you. And like I just feel like when they see that I'm the sub, like I'm not being taken like seriously for whatever reason. Like it's mostly at the high school. Like I did go to the high school, I did attend the high school, but like I'm grown now, I'm 26 years old, I'm a certified teacher, like I know how to handle a classroom, I know how to read sub plans.
I think that's playing a little bit into it. I said, even though on Little House on the Prairie, Laura was sitting in Miss Beadle's classroom, and next minute, you know, she was taking over Miss Beadle's classroom when she graduated. So I said, I think it's just that they knew you when you were a student, you were, you know, a teenager, you were sitting there, they were teaching you, and now like you're their peer. And I think they go out of there, they kind of like say, call me this or call me that. Like, don't call me like Mrs. So-and-so. You're so used to calling them. I think you put yourself in that situation because you still refer to them the way you did when you were a teenager. And now they're your peer. And that's a hard habit to break. And I think it's just kind of like an odd situation. I think it's cool, though. I think that it's really cool. I'm so proud of the fact that
like I had
went
lunch
to that school.
in the teachers like lounge or whatever with like teachers that I had. There were a whole bunch of teachers in the room that I actually like I was their student, and it's like I'm sitting in here having these conversations, like they curse, like, oh my god, like I was like, you know, I was a student, and like, you know, I'm having the conversations with them, but I still feel like it's just like they think I'm like little like high schooler Tay, and I'm just like why aren't I taken seriously? Like I try to like I dress appropriately, like, you know, like a professional, and I can't help my height, but I don't know.
Oh, wait, this is getting interesting. Dolomite, Snoop Dogg is Dolomite? Oh, all right. It makes things, this changes everything now.
Jerissa Coleman, I do get that. Yeah, I do.
Like Raven Lace, yeah.
But I also feel like I always think about it like later on, like I'm big on reflection, like I reflect on my day and things that happen. It's like, you know, I wish I would have said that or added this to the conversation. Like, is anybody kind of like introverted, but you wish you were more extroverted? Like, I wish I speak more. Like, I feel like I don't talk enough when I'm out, you know, like subbing and getting to know people.
He's in Dolomite. Eddie Murphy is Dolomite. Okay. Right, exactly.
I wish I was more extroverted. Anybody else? What's an ambivert? Yeah. Is that like a little bit of both?
Yeah, who's extroverted, who's introverted?
Because like I was thinking like I'm like of how like I had lunch like in the teachers and I'm like, wow, I'm like I should have contributed this to the conversation, or I should have said that, or I should have said a little bit more, or told a little bit more about myself, or like whatever.
I want this to be a rated
I always think about it later, and it's like, why don't I like talk more or have more personality or more animated or whatever, like in the moment? definitely introverted. Introverted.
I'm introverted. Yeah, I am definitely introverted. Totally an extrovert. Okay, that's cool. What's an ambivert?
I think it's both.
It's both. Okay.
Yeah. Kind
And
of.
how does that manifest itself? How are you both? In what settings are you introverted? In what settings are you an extrovert?
Obviously, I was a flight attendant, so I had to be an extrovert. Okay.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just with you. Like, I feel like with MADCURLS, like, I have no problem speaking up and, like, taking control and, like, whatever and, like, speaking. But I feel like, I don't know, when I'm teaching sometimes, like, when I'm around, like, other teachers, I just shrink. I feel like I'm shrinking and, like, I don't know how to, like, not do that and just contribute more and talk more. I just feel like I get quiet and, like, I don't know.
I'm going to go get him some water because he's
panting.
Yeah.
All that moving.
His tongue's hanging out his mouth.
Hi, doggy.
Introvert, married to an extrovert. I'm an ambivert. I'm quiet, but I love being in large crowds and going to parties.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. Mix when I go around people.
It comes with age. I'd be mad sometimes when I didn't say something in the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I am, Desiree. I'm a mix. When I'm around people, I know I am outgoing, but when I'm around people that I don't know, I get quiet. Yeah, that's me too. And people are really surprised to know that I am so introverted. I really am. So much so that when I go places, I always come, I'd say, with my own, like, friends. Like, I go places, and I go places with my family. And if I can't bring, like, one of my kids, whatever, then I just don't go. I don't go places to meet people. I bring my company with me. And if I can't do that, I'll bring my iPad, I'll bring a book. But, yeah, I don't really, like, reach out. And it looks like I'm stuck up, whatever. It's not. And I'm way too old to say I'm shy, but I think I'm just an introvert. I think I'm just an introvert.
Okay.
You know, and I used to feel bad about it, but I don't. I mean, it's
Nikki,
who I am.
B. Nikki said, people drain me. Maybe people can be draining. Yeah. Natalie, I'm an extrovert when I'm around people that I trust and comfortable with. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I was like, these teachers are my peers now. I was like, I've got to be more kind of like outgoing, but then it's almost like, I'm a sub. And sometimes I'm thinking like, you know, I'm the help. Like, I'm just the sub. Like, do they take subs seriously? Even though I take my position seriously. Like, basically I'm filling in for the teacher. They're leaving plans. They're expecting me to get stuff done. Like, I take that seriously. I'm not just the sub that kicks up her heels and like, you know, y'all keep your voices down. You can be on your phones. I don't care. Like, I take it seriously because I'm left, you know, with the job. But I'm wondering if it's just like, you know, she's just the sub. She's just the help. Like, she's not, you know, it's whatever.
Yeah, there's a site on Facebook, and it's like, it's me to a T. It's called like Empaths, like EMPATHS, and it describes me. I think it's a site about introverts, and it really, like somebody just said, being around large crowds, it drains. It is draining. You have to kind of like decompress, you know, definitely. And I enjoy my own company. I could be by myself for days in this house. I don't need a whole lot of people around me. I don't need to keep going. I'm very content in my own company. So that, you know, that's just kind of like my nature.
With people or situations I'm not familiar with, I'm an introvert. Then after a bit, then I start to shine. Like, yeah, that's what I need. Like, I'm thinking it's it's only water. Okay. It's only October. I'm like, you know, I'm still getting warmed up to all these schools. So mostly I'm in like the middle school and the high school, and I'm like, I'm still kind of like getting, you know, warmed up with all these teachers and stuff like that. So you know, maybe after a while, like I'll like shine more, but. Yeah, they showed me where like the teacher's lounge was, and it looked like a dungeon like in the high school, and like I didn't want to eat in there. And then I ran into my freshman year science teacher, and he was like, well, come have lunch in the science department, like with all like the science teachers. And so I went down there and had lunch with them, and I was just like, you know, oh my gosh. And so I don't know. I guess I just want to shine more because I have stuff to contribute and stuff to say, but I don't know. I feel like I get quiet and like I shrink, and I was like, how do I not do that? Or like my brain kind of freezes and I can't talk, or I can't keep up with like these older, like more experienced, seasoned teachers. And it's like, how do I keep up? If you can get me going on a topic, extrovert, it all depends. Yeah. Let me see. Perhaps you can do little things so that other teachers know you know what you're doing. Noticeable things to let them know. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there are like other teachers that kind of like walk in and out of my room like anytime, you know, I'm subbing. Like I make sure like my students are on task. They're not, you know, sitting there like on their phones or doing stuff they're not supposed to be doing. They're not loud. You can't hear my class down the hallway, you know. Because there was a teacher that said like, you know, you're kind of small and like you're quiet. Like I'm sure you know how to run a classroom, but like, you know, I'm like, Like, I know I'm like small and like, you know, my voice seems kind of like low, but you know, when it's time to get the class going, I know how to close the door, introduce myself, say what I'm here for, say what the subject, you know, what the assignment is for the day, what I'm going to allow, what I'm not going to allow. And you know, I haven't found a class that basically was like that hasn't like, you know, respected me as a sub. I haven't run into that, or like haven't taken me seriously. So, you know, for some of the teachers, I guess it's hard to believe that I'm running the classroom, but like I definitely know how to run a classroom of little kids and, you know, seniors who are like 18 and I'm 26. So like I know how to hold down the classroom. I know what I'm doing. So see, everyone tells me I talk low and I hate it because I don't hear it as low. Okay. What's an INFJ personality type? What's that? Oh. Try asking questions. It makes people feel like you're interested in them and what they're doing. It leaves the talking to them. That's a good idea. Definitely. Right? Like asking more questions and just...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's kind of like how I open it up sometimes with people when I just kind of like don't know. Or I find like that common ground, like you say, I can go into a grocery store and strike up conversations with anyone. I just kind of find a common ground. I'll see what they have on the counter that they're getting ready to have scanned and they're going to buy, and then I'll ask how they tried it. You know, just striking up conversation.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm a dichotomy of myself, I think, because in some ways I think I'm an introvert, but I definitely could like hold my own, and I'll be places almost like Scarlett O'Hara where I'll be there and I'll have like a crowd around me, like I'll draw people in, but like not intentionally, you know. I don't know how I do what I do, but in some ways I say I'm an introvert, and in other ways I think of times like that where I'm like captivating the whole crowd and I don't know how I do what I do.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not uncomfortable when that happens. I don't think of myself as an extrovert really.
Okay. Yeah, Sarah, I do that too. She said I have a really bad habit of stuttering and talking. See, I just did it. And talking fast. Over the years, I talk less. I find that too. Or like I will start on a train of thought and then I'll just completely lose it and like I'll stutter, and like that definitely is me too. I think it's more when I'm nervous. So I find myself doing that sometimes when I'm talking to teachers. Definitely when I was like in the lunchroom, I was just like, I felt like I was tripping over my own words and I was just like getting nervous, and yeah, that's me too.
I walk into my deficit say, so I do know I talk super, super fast. I have often tried different tricks to try to slow it down, especially when I came on YouTube. I was like, I know I speed talk. I know people probably are not understanding. So they were saying like, as you talk, pause like 2 seconds, like 1, 2, like I'll say, so guys, but like mentally in my head, I'm saying, so that 1, 2 guys, you know, I 1, 2, I had a good day, you know, like 1, 2 count. Guys, I gave up on that. I talk fast, and so that's how I'll zero in on that. I'm like, okay, guys, hang on for the ride. I talk super fast, and then I'll tell the story of why I talk fast. I'm like, if you don't talk fast in my family, you don't get a word in edgewise. People will talk all over, above, and around you, so you got to find your way to talk, and that's what we'll make a joke about. And they're like, yeah, you do talk super fast. I'm like, I know, so hang on. You might get every 3rd sentence if you're lucky, and I'll make a joke. I'm very self-deprecating in that way, so that's how I'll do it. You know, because people are going to see it. They see it already. And so instead of being ashamed of it or apologizing for it, I'm self-deprecating. I already admit it. I do talk fast. Can't slow down. Don't have time to slow down. Just hang on for the ride. And that's just how I handle things that I feel like I'm uncomfortable with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Elena says you are definitely confident on camera. You can tell that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I just feel like when I get into that teacher setting, even though I'm just as certified as everybody else is, like we all went to take the practices, like I passed all the tests with everybody else, like I feel like I just shrink, like and I don't know if it's because I feel like I'm younger or just like whatever, I don't know, it's something like in me that I need to get over, like, you know, I feel out of my element and I don't know why.
I think sometimes in life when people feel like they don't have a choice, I think you come off so confident because we're on the channel and I knew nothing about social media or anything. So it was your channel and you took the lead. And it was never a thing from the beginning where like I wanted to turn. I love to talk, but I didn't want to open up. You have never really seen a video. We might have tried it early on and it's very awkward. But, you know, like, you know, hi, Sunshines, welcome back to our channel. I've never done that. I've never done the introduction. I'm just not comfortable with that. So you always do. And I think because you have me pushing you to do that, people walk into what they have to do. She knows she doesn't have a choice because she knows, like, I'm not going to do it. So I think even as a mother, like, I'll do things. That bowl's coming out. I'll be brave in areas where I feel like I don't have a choice.
From Doggy?
Like I have to definitely step into that. So I think on camera, you definitely are confident because you have me like egging you on in the background, like, girl, you got this, because I definitely don't have this. But once you get it started, then I definitely will interject all my gazillion opinions and stuff. But
free to say, I think it will go away in time. That's what I'm hoping. And I saw, maybe it was Leslie saying, like, if you're not, you got to fake it till you make it, making yourself outspoken when you're introvert. So it's like, you just kind of got to just, and so I hear that, like, just kind of fake it till I make it.
I think that's what it is. Rochelle said, LoriAnne, you have things to say and can hold a conversation. Again, it's maturity. I'm 52, so I think I've tried tricks over the years. I do have experience in a lot of things. I'm 52. I couldn't have gotten to this age without knowing things. So, but it is the philosophy, fake it until you make it. And I never let them see me sweat at all. I never let people see my weaknesses because they just zone in on them. And if they discover them, I don't back away from, no, that's not me. I'm like, I sure am that way. I'm so glad you said that, because people love it when they see you shrink. They love to find something and then say, bingo, that's going to bother her. Like today, if I came on and I said, guys, I used to tell Adam when he was younger, don't do that. Don't make yourself so vulnerable. You like my new haircut? When he was like 8 and he's going to school and all the kids like, no, we hate it. That's so mean. So I wouldn't do that. So tonight I'm not going to come on here and say, guys, you like this? Because there might be some haters on there. So I come on here, I'm like, guys, you all know my hair looks a mess tonight, though today it looks fabulous, but it's the weather. You just like walk into your weaknesses at that point. And I think if people kind of get comfortable in being imperfect, it makes your life so much easier. It really does. And I'm just comfortable being imperfect. Yeah. I'm perfectly imperfect, I always say.
And like also like with our district, like there are basically no teachers of color. I think there's one I saw. I was like, oh, because like I know when I was going to the district, there were none. And so like now being back as a sub, I see that there's one in the middle school. It's a male and he's like a person of color. So I was like, cool. I was like, there's one here. And then like, I come in, I'm small, I'm young, all this big curly hair, like, my little silk skirts and shirts, and like, I dress nice, and it's just like I was walking down the hallway and like I heard a teacher say, like, there she goes, and like they were like looking at me, and like I guess I'm kind of known as like the pretty new sub, the hot new sub. A teacher walked in and he was like, I had to come meet. He's like, the hot new sub, and like he said it in front of the class, and I'm just like, okay, hi, like, so it's just like, are they taking me seriously? Like, yeah, like, okay, you think I'm pretty cool, thank you, night, like that's nice. I'm like, but I'm also like smart, I'm intelligent, I'm qualified, I can run a classroom, like I'm not like cute little Tay in high school anymore. So, but
I think it's maturity. I think because so many times they'll tell me things, and now as a 52-year-old woman, if somebody said like you immediately said you turned like bright red and you were embarrassed or whatever, like, hi, here I am, and I'm like, yep, here I am, glad you came to meet me, yep, I'm the hot new sub, and I would make a joke about it because he came in there and he was the one that said it, so I would play right along with the joke. But I think that comes with maturity. You just really can't be taught these things. It's confidence that comes with living, period. And I always say 20 can't be 40 and 40 can't be 60. You have to experience things to get where you're at. I would never trade in my age to go back to my 20s. Not at all, in any way, shape, or form. I've come too far. So I love being 50. I love the confidence and just the life that I've lived. So
yeah, I mean, I knew the teacher from when I was there. He's just kind of like I guess like that, like, but he was just like, yeah, like he's like you're the hot new sub, like, so like he said, like it fit his personality, because I remember him, when I was in high school.
Oh God, you gonna get everybody started.
People are having it. Like, I mean, it wasn't like I was in a classroom full of seniors, and they was like, I had to come to the hot new sub, and I'm just like, hi, like, I mean, okay, thanks. Like, now can I get my class started? Like,
I take a good look.
And so yeah, like, I mean, I knew I fit his person. I never had him, but like, it fit his personality. I knew him as a teacher. So it was just, he just says like awkward things like that, and so
now
it was awkward.
You guys that are all saying it, like, what are your ages when you're saying that's sounds unprofessional, sexual harassment and all that? Because as a 52-year-old woman, I'm from the generation, like, I would like take it as a compliment. I'm like, I sure am the hot new sub. With like you guys were all saying that doesn't sound right. Like, this generation is like loves being offended by things. And I'm not picking on anybody in particular. I'm just saying the mindset. I would think it was a compliment. It would be an icebreaker, because I came from a generation that was not offensive. So immediately I'm seeing a lot of people saying that doesn't sound right, unprofessional, all of that. So where are you guys
I didn't
at?
take it like that. I just, like, as far as like sexual harassment, I just wish he hadn't said it, because like I'm trying to get the students to take me seriously anyway. Okay. So like I just wish
18,
he hadn't
19,
said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm 52. Like,
That
in my
wasn't
generation,
necessary.
there was, like, no sexual harassment, you know. And, of course, there is, and there has been, and it happened back then. But I don't think it was identified like that, and now everything is identified. You're afraid to say or do anything.
Leslie Braun, yeah, like, that's his personality, like, quirky, funny, just awkward, weird, like, so I didn't take it as, like, I wasn't offended like that, but I was just like, you know, why are we getting the class riled up? Like, I already know what they're thinking, like, we don't have to, like, just say it out loud, like, in the class, like, you know.
If it's unwanted attention and sexual harassment. Okay. You were the teacher when you were in school. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean it's basically what the group is thinking, but like, you know, like cool, but like I just, you know, I'm
He's
like
trying to break the
I just
ice.
told you, like, I hope I'm being taken seriously as, like, you know, a certified teacher as well. I am qualified. I'm not just here, you know.
You know, harassment is huge now. It definitely is, and that's why I'm saying things that I hear. Some things I definitely agree are harassment. Other things, I don't know. I don't remember, but a couple of months ago, all the women parading back like it happened. Something happened like 40 years ago. Like, I have to say, it's just my opinion. Some of the stuff let go. Like, something that happened to me 40 years ago. I've lived now 40 years past that, and I would call myself a survivor. So I would be embarrassed to go to court with something that happened to me 40 years ago. I personally just would. I'd give them kudos, whoever can drag a man to court, that's something that happened 40 years ago. Like, good luck with that, because you're not going to get support anyway with the judicial system. And then you have to find things and proof and witnesses. Like, who has time for that, really? But some women do. They make it their day's work to do it. But I don't know about that. Maybe I'm just from a completely different generation.
Yeah. That's just my own thing. I was wondering, you know, who's introverted?
It is unprofessional to do it in front of the classroom. Yeah, probably because you set up that, to me, like, that standard for the kids to go wild, and then you can't settle them down, and they're laughing, and, you know, then all you got to do is get one, like, teenage boy to say, you know, keep saying it because the teacher initiated that. So I would appreciate it for that reason. Like, you could lose control of the class very quickly.
Like, at this point, like, I haven't had any, like, seniors or anything like disrespect me or any, like, students like that, like, at all. I mean, it's always like the girls like, oh, your hair is pretty, or like, you know, your skirt is pretty, boots pretty, like, this is pretty, like, makeup looks nice, your eyebrows look nice, like, so, like, I get that kind of thing, but, like, no, like, teenage boys or anything have, like, said anything to me. It was just like, he didn't need to say that in front of the whole class, but, like, whatever.
He's an introvert, awkward weirdo trying to be a quirky, convenient extrovert. Okay. Yes, the Me Too movement. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just the time and place.
Yeah, the time and place. Yeah.
Wasn't real necessary.
But then when else would it be, like, would you want him to say
yeah,
it walking down the hallway by yourself? That's even creepier.
That's a little weird too.
You must say it loud and proud out for everybody to witness it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like them side doorway kind of deals. Like, come on over here. Oh my God, like, I can't believe it's you. I taught you. Remember when I taught you? Yeah, I remember, you know. Wow, you know, you're the hot news. Like, that's creepy. You know, I'd rather him come into the classroom and make a great big demonstrative announcement.
I mean,
like
but I mean, I don't get it like that, but, like, there are, like, old, like, male teachers said, like, you know, you like implying that I've aged well, kind of thing. Like, you know, well, you look great. Like, thank you.
Right, Jen, love nail polish. Right then, there could be a loss of respect. Right.
Yeah, because I know some people we went to high school with look like they wore out 2 sets of bodies already, and we're not 30 yet. And then when I said that before we were 25, when we did our 5-year high school reunion, we weren't 25 yet. And, like, my class was so, like, hype that they wanted to do a 5-year high school reunion. But even after 5 years, like, some of us looked like we were pushing 35.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, we're not even 25 yet.
Yeah. Wow, we got 321 folks here. Who's here? Come step out of the darkness.
I know. Who's here that's watching that hasn't said anything in the comments yet? I've been watching this thing the whole time. Like,
come on out.
There's like 300 people in here. If you haven't said anything, wave. Send an emoji. Say hi.
I know. Who's new? Who haven't we seen?
You don't have to say anything more than hi if you don't want to, but just be like, hi, I'm watching.
Y'all help us.
Where are you from? Where are you watching from?
Y'all should come piling in.
Oh, Tina Millingsley. 106 Andy, hi. Cheetah 206 just got here.
Let's see. So Monroe is at 8. Like, I've never seen that name before.
No, was that 7? 5, 6, 7?
7. Yeah, 5, 6, 7.
Thank you guys. Hi.
Hi from Duluth. Okay, Nikki Williamson. That's a new
Dennis.
name.
Oh, Natalie Rivera's from Connecticut. Word. What part?
Oh.
Let me see. Nadia.
Ruth, how's your carpal tunnel?
Is it KMYO? Hey.
Connecticut.
Ashley Marie. Oh, what's our favorite Joe right now?
Watching from Michigan. Nadia Crosby. Okay, is it KMYO? Okay,
Marsha D.
hand.
Marsha D. Walton, Hazel 3-in-1, Tracy Watson, Andrea Twitty, Millie Revere Fisher, Jacqueline 123. Sharon Dunn, they're introverts.
They're the introverts, right? Hello from Phoenix.
Chris, hi.
Alina Ray, hi. Alina Ray's been responding earlier on in the night, but that name seems somewhat new, right?
Alina Ray?
Alina
Ray,
Ray,
are you new to live?
Are you new tonight? Are you too?
Sean Michelle, Crystal Rose, Taz, from Massachusetts. Oh, Waterbury, aka Dirty Waters. I like driving through like Waterbury, like on the highway. We see that big cross. I always know when I'm like, because when we go to Farmington, and once I see that Waterbury, like the cross, I'm like, yes, like we're almost there. Like the trip's like we're like halfway there, kind of thing. So Waterbury's like the halfway mark between where we are and like the Farmington Mall.
Right, exactly.
So when I see like the big cross, I'm like, okay, we're halfway home.
It's Kara Mitchell, the hand. Yeah. Honeycomb, hey, North Carolina, okay. Linnell L, okay. Let's see. Some of the hot guys in school. I'm 25 bald looking at mess.
I'm so surprised.
I know.
I know. One of the guys I had the biggest crush on at the 5-year reunion. I was like, yo. I was like, wow. He did not age well in the past, like, 5 years.
Deborah Jane is Houston, Texas. How's your mom doing? Deborah Jane.
Hannah B.
Hannah B.
Dee Dee Lennon. Diane, hi. Hi, guys. Thanks for watching. Is it Raul?
But I'm not new. No, I know Deborah James. You're not new.
Raul?
Been around for a couple of months. Okay. Have you commented before? Alina Ray?
Jacqueline 123. She's my daughter. Whose daughter? We have people related up in here. Whose daughter?
Wow.
Who's related?
You know what, Ruth Dennis, when you said that thing about scleroderma, I didn't know what it was, and so I looked it up, and then didn't I start telling you, I thought like I had to remember, you're like, Mom, you always have something, but it was something, what are like the symptoms of that?
I felt sunshine agree.
Yeah, because I was telling.
Oh, Alina's her daughter. Oh, we have family up in here.
Wait, whose daughter?
Yes, I've commented. So Jacqueline 123 and Alina Ray are related, mother and daughter.
All right.
Hi.
All right.
Oh, so cool.
Okay. Who else is related?
Are you guys watching from the same place?
Greetings from Florida, FL Sunshine. Need to be.
Let me see. C. Fontana.
Passing out candy. That's right, Phoenix. So they are. Oh wow, they're
3 years.
Night's still young.
3 years, 3 hours.
Yeah.
They're 3 years behind us.
The night's still
3 hours.
Still young. What kind of cool costumes have they seen tonight?
They're watching from the same place. Cool.
Watching from the same place.
Yeah.
How to look on the big screen.
Right. Or we each on like phones or iPads. I like watching our new videos on the big screen. So like once I release it, like I'll just sit down and like put us on just to watch it.
And Spencer said, "Don't we love ourselves?" When
like,
it comes in.
I'm like, I'm just seeing the way it looks. Making
Because
sure
you guys are
looks
really
good.
seriously watching yourselves on TV, like Spencer. We're trying to see, make sure everything's okay.
Have I flapped my wings lately?
You haven't flapped them lately.
No.
Well, I haven't put on my masquerade mask. Guys, I did. I was a good sport tonight. But it just got too hot for all this masquerade.
Oh, we're on the TV. Oh, so cool.
Okay.
The wind is crazy out tonight.
But I can't, you know, I didn't think too far ahead with this because I need glasses to see. So I have to wear this, but every now and then I gotta take off. I can't read the comments. So that
I didn't think
a
too
well
far.
thought out comment.
I didn't think this
costume.
one, because like I thought it could be seen more.
I wish I would have thought it out because it was cute.
But my
really
monarch
cute.
butterfly brings me back to kindergarten when we learned about them. So I was like, I want to be a monarch butterfly.
Oh, really?
And like, can you see my makeup? I did like such nice.
You did a really great job.
Maybe I'll just have to like take some photos afterward. But then like, why post them? Because like October's over. It's like, who am I posting them for?
I don't know.
My face is probably all like sweaty now anyway. It's so much eyeshadow on my face. I can't see your mirror. All my details can't be seen in my lashes.
Thank you, Ari. I just love my mask. Like, Mara, really? Guys, I really want to be my little thing one and thing two, and I was going to take it up a notch this year. I had little pajamas, and then you could switch.
Not taking it up a notch.
Yes, it was. And then it could switch the little patch. I could be thing one, and then in between costume changes, I could be thing two. But you're like, now.
I'm like, why
you were that last year?
We were that last year. I'm like, why are you going to do the same thing again? They're not that great.
I'm like, hey, it was a cute costume. I wanted to wear the blue wig, but she wouldn't let me do it, guys. That's why I'm sitting here without a costume. She's like a shave your head friend. Like, I went to school. Like, I would be the student in the classroom crying because I didn't have a costume. Okay, so then a mask theory came around and loaned me the mask for tonight, or else I wouldn't have a costume. I think that's what she really wanted. I think she wanted to be bigger than me. I think she wanted to have the monarch moment and let me
We're not
be diminished.
doing that.
She wanted me to be diminished. She didn't want me to show up here with my blue hair and my cute little pajamas and the thing one, skipping around here and all that. That's what it was, guys. So that's why I'm sitting here with a mask.
I love this. This was $10 from Target. I
Yeah,
saw
no,
it and I was
it
just
was.
like, and then I saw the same one for like $39.99 at Party City. I'm like, are they kidding me? Like,
is it separate? Separate Chartson? Hi from Los Angeles. Chantel. We said we released.
What about
butterflies in 3rd
Maleficent?
grade.
You were gonna do that.
I sure wasn't, but the coins got tight.
Yeah.
I didn't want to have a turkey on my table. Y'all gonna eat turkey and ham? I was tired of spending all my money through October on outfits. That was it. Okay, you know we came in strong early on. And
we
then,
came in strong and we went out
was
weak.
getting tight. I know them coins was getting tight, and I'm like, okay, no, this is not well thought out and planned. So yeah, I sure was gonna be Maleficent, but them horns was $20, and that wasn't even like anything else. So I just know I was not doing Maleficent.
Them horns.
Though she was in my heart, I really wanted to, but no. I said because everybody gonna be putting their knees under the table in a month, and I won't be. So That would have been my Thanksgiving dinner if I wore one more costume. So
We have to think it better out next year.
We do.
Because we were like, yeah, 5 costumes. Yeah, no, that like.
And alive on Halloween.
And alive on Halloween, like, so yeah.
Yeah. Yes. What was it? It was charge it to our heads, not our hearts.
Yeah. Did you guys see Jasmine? If you follow her on Instagram, she was all the Disney princesses, or like she took the original photo of the original Disney princesses and did them, and I thought it was like so well done. I was like, I'm such a Disney fan. I love that so much. It was so cool.
I gotta show them because
I thought very, very cool.
I loved it so much. I put it on my page. I thought it was like so well done.
I was like, wow, that's so cool.
Where was it at? Just so detailed.
Yeah, Aaliyah Shabazz, I sure was in the comments because people were coming for her because she didn't do Tiana, and I'm like, well, she did the original ones, like, because if you Googled like the Disney princesses, well, the ones where like Tiana are in, there's like Rapunzel and Moana and Miranda, like there's a whole bunch, there's like 4 other new ones in there, and so like that's a lot of work. She already did like Mad Princesses. I'm sure that was expensive. All those dresses, I know them dresses were expensive. And then the photographer and everything, how he did the backdrop, she had an editor, so like she did the original photo, and people were not having it. And so I was like, it's not that deep
because it's from Instagram, so you gotta just do it. You can't like tap on it because it goes to.
Oh, okay, yeah. But like it really wasn't that deep. Like just appreciate the art, the work. Like
yeah, that was a lot of work.
She's at the top. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that. She's at the top, and she recreated the pictures at the bottom, and that is her as every single princess on the bottom at the top. And I saw that. I'm like, that is so good. But people in the comments like, where's Tiana? Like. I mean, you could look at it one of like 2 ways. That like Tiana, like she's black and Tiana's already black, so like maybe she was taking all like the white princesses or the non-black princesses because like Pocahontas is in white,
showing that they could be
Mulan is in white and Jasmine's in white. So and showing that they could be like, you could be black and like be those princesses. Like I don't know. So you could like look at it however you want to look at it. Either way, Tiana wasn't in the picture, and I still thought that it was cool. But I'm like, y'all, it's not that deep. Like, and people were like, it's deep. It's deep. Where's Tiana? Like.
Yep. Everything's deep.
Everything is
Everything's deep.
But only for a couple minutes. Like people, someone tweets every day, like, what are we fake caring about today? Because, you know, people get all up in arms for 24, 48 hours and then we move on to something else. So what are we fake caring about today?
Let me see. She was like 8 of them. Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Did you
see the picture?
Tina Billing said people need to relax. Yeah, no, people were not having it in those comments.
Can you imagine doing all of that work and then getting that negativity? Like, that took work.
People were mad. They were like, where is Tiana? How do you not do the Black Princess? How do you not do Tiana? Like, da-da-da. Like, they were not. And then other pages were taking it because she has like over 1 million followers, and other pages were taking it and posting it. And in all the other pages, you would see it. All the natural hair pages would post it. And in the comments, where's Tiana? Like, people weren't having it.
People need to be miserable.
I think it's because it took so long to get Tiana. Like, right. Like, that's so true. So, like, but Tiana's in the lineup with, like, all the new princesses. Like, there's Tiana, there's Rapunzel, there's, like, Merida. Like, she's considered a new princess. So they all have, like, their own, like, separate picture with all the princesses, but they're always all together. So she would have had to have done, like, 3 or 4 more princesses to, like, recreate a photo. And she probably didn't think it was that serious, but no,
it was.
with social media,
everything's
serious. Serious. They were like, first comment.
Egypt
Where's
B
Tiana?
said, I don't know how to look up videos on live. Is there a way? What do you mean look up videos on live? Which videos? Oh wait, let me see. I think Angela helped her, did she? I felt weird about the Ariel.
Yeah, it's Ariel in like that pink dress she wore when she like the first night she had dinner with Eric, I think. Yeah, that one probably like I guess that was the dress that she wore. Like that's when they all have princess dresses on. That's the one that I don't know. Yeah, that one I got confused because it kind of looks like Sleeping Beauty, the dress a little bit. So it's like both kind of pink. And so, like, I probably maybe would have done Ariel differently. But again, it's the recreation of that photo. And that's what Ariel's wearing in that photo.
Right, okay.
But it does give you kind of, like, Sleeping Beauty vibes, like, a little bit.
Well, the red hair, she's the only one with red hair, right? The only princess with red hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so, like, in this picture, there's no confusion. But, like, as all the princesses, it's her in another pink dress with her hair color and stuff. And it's just, like, you know.
Yes, who is she? Right.
That's Ariel. Yeah.
Okay.
Or, yeah. So it's like, you know, when I was like, wait, so who's that? I'm like, oh, that's Ariel. Okay.
Yeah, because everybody else's outfit is definitely distinctive.
Right. And Ariel typically is the mermaid, so you know her as like the mermaid tail or whatever. Or maybe that original blue dress she wore, even though that might give you Belle vibes. Like, I don't know. Ariel's the mermaid. And like they have her in a pink dress there, which she did wear in the movie, but it's just like we don't really know Ariel as the girl in the pink dress.
Yeah, no, Jasmine is recognizable. Snow White is I don't know who Mulan. Okay, up there. Okay, that's all right. Definitely Cinderella.
Definitely
I don't know
Belle.
Sleeping Beauty enough.
Okay, I don't know Sleeping Belle.
So many.
Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
Cinderella. Then that's Pocahontas. Pocahontas. She's pretty as Pocahontas.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, big hair.
Yeah. And then people were like, can we leave Pocahontas out of this? Because she was a real person. And they gave like her whole story in the comments. Like, can we leave her out of this? Like, Disney put her in it. And, you know, that's the picture. And she's recreating the picture. Yes, I guess y'all heard John Witherspoon passed away. That's so sad. I know him most for being Granddad in the Boondocks. He's so funny. And I thought they were going to be doing more Boondock season, so maybe that's already filmed and it's gonna come out or whatever. But that's so sad. His voice was so like iconic and distinctive. Like I know his voice. Like so that's sad. That's very sad.
Okay, Egypt. Okay, all right. It's red hair. No, I don't know. Does Merida have red hair?
Merida does have red hair. Yeah.
No, the wind is not really blowing.
Yeah, I don't hear it.
Yeah, I don't hear any wind.
Too expensive. Maybe he'll take dog. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, Black Twitter has no mercy. I know.
Yeah, they don't.
I'm terrified of butterflies.
Me too.
I don't like anything with wings that fly. I really don't.
Yeah, no. If a butterfly came probably flying at me, I'd probably duck and run. Like, but they're pretty to look at. But yeah, don't come buzzing by me. Especially since that SpongeBob episode that got me traumatized.
Which one?
The one where him and Patrick babysitted Sandy's pets, and they had like a butterfly, and like it buzzed or something on the screen, and it was just a really loud buzz, and I hate buzzing, and
I know
it was traumatizing.
Who was that one that you had me cracking up? I don't know SpongeBob like that, but you guys grew up on SpongeBob. You guys love SpongeBob, and when he was the lifeguard.
Oh, he was the lifeguard. Why was I talking to you about that?
I don't know, because you and Adam went to the beach this summer, and it brought vibes back of SpongeBob being the lifeguard.
Right. Yeah, because there was a lifeguard there who, I guess she was the only one on duty, and like she wouldn't let us go like into the water like above our kneecaps or something, and she was just like blowing her whistle like you're too far out, and it would be like on your shins, and so like it reminded me of the SpongeBob episode where he wanted to be like Larry. He wanted to be like Larry the lifeguard, and he told Larry he was a lifeguard. And then when Larry was like, okay, like basically you got this shift, SpongeBob was like terrified because he's like, oh my gosh, like I have to save people, and he didn't know how to be a lifeguard. And so he was like, you know, everybody out of the water, and like nobody was getting out of the water. And then he gave him free ice cream, and then he wrapped them all up in tape. Like, okay, now you gotta wait 1 hour like for your food to digest before you swim again. And
I was tickled
he
by
was like
that
terrified.
So I think I get tickled because you guys know SpongeBob episodes so well.
Yeah.
So, and you guys all laugh. Like I like to see Spencer, Taylor, and Adam all like having the same joke, like it's like an inside joke. Like I don't know, I'm just like laughing because they're laughing, but they all get it. And you guys really get it, like over SpongeBob episodes, like they can nail those episodes.
Yeah, and I'm like, he swore, like he lied that he was a lifeguard. Then it was his turn to take a shift. He didn't know what was happening.
Boondocks. They said they like the Boondocks. You guys love the Boondocks.
We have all the seasons on DVD. The Boondocks is funny.
Like him, Vampire in Brooklyn. I thought.
Even though I feel like in this climate, people probably wouldn't find Boondocks funny.
Yeah.
That's why when I said, I'm like, they better not bring Boondocks back if they're not going to keep the same energy they've always kept, like, with the Boondocks. If they come back and try to make it all, like, politically correct, it's not going to be funny. Like, hold on, I have a doggy.
Favorite episode. Oh, Ren and Stimpy. Yeah, I remember that. That was a long time ago. I remember Ren and Stimpy. Yep, definitely. But, you know, I'm not really a cartoon watcher like that. Like, new... Did he? Okay. New cartoons like that. But no, I definitely knew of them. It reminds me of when I was pregnant with Spencer, and I remember waiting to go to the hospital. I think I went and I wasn't ready, and they sent me back home, and I just remember going back home, like kind of like just like so uncomfortable, just sitting there, and basically just biding my time, I guess, from work attractions to be more ready, and just watching Ren and Stimpy, and then that's maybe I don't have fond memories of Ren and Stimpy. Oh my, it's pouring. Wow. It is pouring and doggies gotta go outside. Who has doggies and what do you do when it's pouring rain like that? Like we were thinking, what do we do in the winter time? When it's snowing and Leslie, what do you do with your doggies? It is torrential. Like he's gonna come in soaking wet, unrecognizable when he comes back in. What do you do? Like I don't want to confuse him, like doing like training him on a like a pee-pee pad or whatever they call them, because I think like we're struggling with the outside thing now. You know, he's like seems like he's like going backwards now, and he keeps doing these accidents in the house. So okay, your dog would run out and run back in. You hated the rain.
It almost got blown away out there.
Really? So okay, so there is winds out there.
Yeah. And then my costume was flapping and he kept trying to bite it. I'm like, doggy, focus. Like, go to the bathroom.
Rocco's Modern Life.
He was outside trying to bite my costume as it was flapping in the wind.
He didn't like it. He was intimidated by all those wings.
All these wings.
I never saw the movie Beetlejuice. But I like the whole aesthetic of Beetlejuice. I like the crazy, whatever he is, Beetlejuice. The black and white stripe. I love that.
I like the crazy Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I love the whole aesthetics of Beetlejuice, but I never saw the movie. I will go out if it's raining. One of mine will not go out if it's raining. So then what do you do? If they have to go and they won't go out. Leslie, did my guys have wee-wee pads only because I'm out of the house almost 12 hours a day? Okay. But do they know how to do both? Go inside and outside?
I said I wanted to get doggy started on those, like for the winter, because I'm like, ain't nobody got time to be staying outside in the blizzard. Doggy go to the bathroom, like it's gonna be cold.
Yeah, because it's snowing sideways here.
Yeah, and the other day I took him out when it was raining, and he came back inside, and he was like shaking and shivering because his paws were cold. The downstairs was cold, and so I had to bring him upstairs like in front of the heater and like warm his paws up. And so I was like, if he days like that, I'm like, if he can just go to the bathroom inside, I was like, you know, we need to train him for that.
I said, oh, use the Dyson. I said, you think they'd get a kick out of that kind of a commercial?
How to dry doggy's paws quickly. She said she holds it. Okay.
Wow. See, doggy, you need to take a page.
Doggy held that for a while. Like, I'm surprised he didn't go on the floor because we took him out at 8 and then now it's 10:30 and he's been out. So
way,
yeah,
really?
I'm shocked.
Oh,
yeah.
good boy, doggy. What are some good drugstore shampoos and conditioners? You swear by
What's considered drugstore? Like drugstore prices?
Like you swear by that Aussie, right?
Yeah, I did.
You did? You do?
Yeah, I mean I haven't used Aussie in like a year now, but
yeah, I don't.
Shampoos and conditioners. So give us like a price range because like there's drugstore, but there could be like drugstore that have like.
Because now drugstores carry Diva. Like CVS has
yeah,
Diva.
what price range are you looking for?
Yeah. Love Hask shampoo and conditioners. Okay. The people rave about Suave. OGX coconut milk. Okay, that's a good line. Under 50.
Can't 2 out. Yeah, that I thought about Can't 2. I was gonna say the Cantu co-wash is great, but she said shampoo and conditioner.
What are good clarifying shampoos as well? You swear by that.
Oh, the Eden BodyWorks, the tea tree one. Love it.
Do you care about a price range?
Oh wow, Big Lace, the power went out from her storm.
Oh wow. Let me see. What I love the Weedad one, the Superfruit one. I love that one. I thought they discontinued it for a while, but it is back, or if it ever left, I don't know. But I love that one. Years ago, I used the Moroccan oil when I have a great big container of it. Actually, I marched into the bathroom. You know how we always hoard things and hide them from the boys because they don't appreciate quality things. But I finally put the great big tub of it in the shower area. I'm like, okay, it's open season because it's just really big, and you know, let me start sharing that. I love that one, that Moroccan oil one that you kind of like get in salons. Which other one do we use? Clarifying.
I think Cream of Nature shampoo is very moisturizing.
But I'm thinking of clarifying. I'm trying to answer that question we have.
That's drugstore?
No, just in general. That was not the question I was throwing out.
Did you say Weedad?
I said the Weedad, the Superfruit one.
I don't know. That's basically it, right?
That I always reach for. Yeah, I think that one is always in there. What else? Why do I swear there's another one up there? I know I don't always use Weedad.
Camille Rose or Clean Rinse as a clarifier.
No, I didn't care for that one too much. I think some of the As I Am, I think there was like 3 different levels. There was a clarifying that to me was like very clarifying, almost to the point of drying. Then there was like a pudding, and then there was like the co-wash. So I think the pudding, the one in the middle, is a good one, but I don't know if it's clarifying. And I think the clarifying one is a little, to me, stripping. What do I use? Do I have to run upstairs and see? I can't think right now.
You need a new setup. The other day we were trying to do like the pocket video, the way your products are set up now in like your buckets, like we couldn't find
unorganized thing.
We couldn't find the products like at all. I'm like,
because we went to Target and bought all these crates, and then I put like I have my favorite crate, my crate of things I don't want to throw away or that didn't make the clutter. Like we wanted to keep it. I'm not going to use it all the time, but I still wanted it. It wasn't really declutter worthy yet, and it's just so unorganized.
Yeah.
Because like I liked it better when it was on the shelves. But then it just looked like a drugstore. It just, you know, it wasn't personalized in the room.
It literally was just better on the shelf. Like, like even me, like I have a little shelf with like all my go-tos, but everything else is in like a bin, and it's just, it's hard. I miss the shelf.
Oh, Andre 20, how did you like that? Should I try Mono Nose Hair this week?
Ooh. Curious to know how much are your haircuts. Most curly cuts are like what, anywhere from like 90 to 120, but like the Diva cuts are let me see, the Diva cuts are like those head up into like the 120 range.
And then we heard, was it a Mona cut was like 300 we heard?
Yeah, at one point I was looking at the Mona cut until I saw it was like $275. I'm like, wow. Okay.
Oh, Nicole, is it Drayton said, is it Amica shampoo? You like that? Because we had that here, and the deep conditioner. Do we still have that? Remember that?
The Amica.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we do.
You have, okay.
So 90.
Okay.
Yeah, new clients 90. Then they do men cuts, teens cuts, children's cuts, curly baby cuts, full highlights, partial highlights, top highlights.
Who asked the question? Are they in Connecticut?
Egypt B. Yeah, so that's pretty. That's about what people charge. 90. People on the higher end is like 100 and something. Oh, makeup. Karina says her 775. Okay, cool. Her Diva cut.
I would say I'm the clarifying shampoo connoisseur. So let me go get names because I hate to like half answer a
Names
question.
from where?
I'm gonna go look upstairs in my stash in the bathroom because that's where I would keep it. I normally my shampoos I don't really, you know. Oh, you know, Alikay. That's what is it considered clarifying? because that's the one that I always use. Let me just go see, because that is the one I swear by, and I don't know. I believe it is, but I'm not sure if it's categorized like that. Let me go check.
Beagle Lady, how much are Curl Theory cuts? Their salon. Where's their salon located? Was it Maryland? Was it Maryland? Yeah. I mean, I can see why cutting curly hair, natural hair, whatever is expensive, because it's like you're not just like going like straight across. You're like, most of the time you're going curl by curl, section by section. So I get it. Yeah. Lisa Random, in snowy weather, we shovel a space near the door. Yeah, that's probably what we're gonna do. In the winter time when Doggy has to go out, we're gonna have to like shovel a space near the door. No more like roaming the yard. Yeah, it's in Maryland. Can't remember, but I think it's typical curly cut prices. Okay. Annie said Kim and Tim's baby was born. Kim and Tim, who are the owners of CURLMIX. What did they have? Aww. Oh, really, Leslie? The you didn't like the Cheers gelato? Yeah. The I almost put that in the positive, but like me and LoriAnne couldn't agree on that one. The Cheers gelato, I think I had to give it another shot, but I didn't like that cast. That cast was way too strong. Oh, they had a boy. Aw. HB, how did you feel when you cut your hair? Any different or nervous? I didn't feel nervous at all. I knew I wanted to trim. I feel like I told her, I was like, sometimes when like in the past when I've gone to salons, like I really wanted the stylist to do something to like really showcase their work and show what like they can do, kind of thing. Like, but I was like, you know, I don't care if people can tell I got my hair cut or I didn't get my hair cut. I was like I don't want anything radical. I don't want bangs. I don't want anything. I don't still want anything radical. So any layers cut in, like I just want to trim. And that's literally what she did. And my hair feels great for it. And like, I'm so happy. Like she gave me exactly what I wanted. I just wanted her to clean up my ends and she did that. So it feels really good. I'm not crazy about the tropical moringa glaze much either, but it's a texture thing on my hands. Okay. Did anybody purchase any CURLSmith? I know they had a couple of sales going on. EGB, no, I've never like met her before, seen her before. Like we got in touch maybe like a week or two ago from like via Instagram, and then we went to the salon to like check it out. So yeah, I didn't know there were curly hair salons in Connecticut. I mean, I knew there was like a few, but every time I go to see people's work, they never had, I feel like, diversity in the textures that they did on their pages. It was mostly girls with like wavy hair or like a lot of, it was just a lot of like wavy hair. And so I was just like, like, I don't know. Like, so I never went to any salons that I found in Connecticut that did, you know, curly hair or whatever until like, you know, I saw her page and it was very diverse, where they did like the spectrum of natural hair. So I was like, you know, I like this. We want to check this out. Let me see. Oh, I bought the CURLSmith travel size. It's cool. I bought the co-wash, Hold Me Softly Style Balm. Nice. Bought the co-wash. Haven't tried it yet. The co-wash is amazing. I've been using the primer from the scalp line like crazy. I love that primer. It's so good. It's such a good like detangler, and it has rice water in it. I just love that primer. It's amazing. I just saw another curly hair salon in downtown New Haven that I know a lot of people are going to, but I don't want to play around with my hair. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you don't want to like keep hopping around like salons, like trying new things. Like I totally get that. Like, you know, you have to make sure like you trust the person. Like I don't know, I really liked her vibe, like just talking to her like in the DMs before we went to the salon, and you know, I liked her work on her Instagram, so I'm like, let's just go give it a shot. But I mean, remember me and my mom both said if like we didn't have a good feeling, like, you know, we're just gonna say like we're not gonna get our hair cut, like period, like that's it. And So I was like, I'm tired of like getting my hair cut and like not liking it or getting it, liking it and then not like. I'm like, if we don't like get a good vibe or whatever, we're not gonna like let anyone put scissors to our head. But it was all good. It was great vibes and a great salon, and she did a really nice job. They were all really knowledgeable about like everything. What the heck was that? Doggy, stop. So. Let's see. My mom is really dead serious upstairs in her stash looking for clarifying shampoos. I did not take your Curlsmith anything. Huh? Isn't that shampoo a clarifier? The Curlsmith shampoo, isn't that a clarifier? LoriAnne is committed. Girl, get back down here. She's like dead serious upstairs. So, well, Jeremy, yeah, we will be back to doing lives on Friday next week. But this week we figured since it was Halloween, we would do a Halloween live. So we will not be live tomorrow. This is this week's live stream. All right, girl, people are going to be screenshotting what you show. Okay. So hold it there.
Okay, here, I bought this. Remember we just did this. I bought yours down. Why did I draw a blank all of a sudden? Because I swear by them, but I guess I'm just a creature of habit. I guess I just used the same old. I guess I used the
CURLMIX is a clarifier?
Yes, it is. That's why I put it down for the CURLMIX lovers here. I never knew that. No wonder my hair felt so light and airy today. I didn't necessarily like the experience. I felt like my hair was dry, but the conditioner definitely makes up for it. But no, I felt more moisturizing, clarifying shampoos. Okay, guys. And no, the Alikay one that I swear by, I always thought it was a clarifier. I use it like such, but it's not. It just says it'll keep your hair moisturized or something and really clean your hair, but it didn't say clarifying.
So should I go first?
Why not?
Because I have one. So my favorite clarifier, which I think I actually used today, is the Eden BodyWorks, the Peppermint Tea Tree. Eden BodyWorks Peppermint Tea Tree. This is like $8, and we have an Eden BodyWorks code, MADCURLS, for 15% off, so it becomes even cheaper. And this is my favorite clarifier. It's like super moisturizing, but it like makes your scalp feel so clean. It's just awesome. So I love this so much. So I kept using it every wash day. Don't use it like that. And I was using it like a regular shampoo, and I think that's why my hair was getting dry, because I was just clarifying the crap out of it. So yeah, don't do that. But that one is so good.
And mine, the one that I use all the time, even so much so that you guys would go places and see it. I think it was one time 106 Andy saw it in Ricky's, was it? What did she see it? Ricky's in New York or something, and she said that she wanted to get it, but she ran out of coins, but she wanted to let me know it was down there. But this is the one that I swear by. This is Weedad.
What's it called?
This is called Weedad Superfruit Renewal Clarifying Cream Shampoo. Then for a while I didn't find it, and they brought another one out there, and it was extremely stripping. They called it
chelating or something.
Yeah.
Waterworks.
Yeah. That was dry. My hair was like, hey.
Yeah. And then you told me to use it, and my hair was like, hey. It was horrible.
So, yeah. So, I think I thought Alikay was one, but it's not. So, other than Alikay, then I will do this one. I think I have to clarify. So, that's the other one. Even though today I used this and my hair was so light and airy. Like I said, I didn't like the experience, but this is one. I didn't know that. Like, we always talk about CURLMIX, but who knew?
Well, if that's the case, get the CURLMIX one and get the conditioner with it, because it's so good.
Yeah, so that's CURLMIX right there, the green one.
Yeah. They come in all the different flavors.
Every flavor, every scent is clarifying.
Yeah, the shampoo and conditioners are all the same, just the fragrances are different.
And then this latest one, I just brought it down just for kicks and giggles because it's pricey, but this whole process.
No more pricier than all of these.
Well, that's true.
It's up there with CURLMIX.
You guys, like whoever hasn't tried it, you have to try this whole thing.
About the primer.
This primer, this Super Slip Prebiotic Primer right here. You put it in the scalp, rub it in. Oh my gosh, it is so much slipping. And
So
then
good.
you go in, this is their clarifying shampoo. Wash and scrub, detox, probiotic. So right here, this is by CURLSMIX.
And this has like some little beads in it to like scrub your scalp.
Yep, you can get that in Ulta. All right, so those right there. So yes, I definitely like to clarify. What else is there? Oh, yeah, I must have been upstairs all night. Look at all these. I keep flipping and flipping and flipping.
So you have any masks?
For hair or face or what? Hair masks. Oh my gosh, like we do like, well, we were doing Treatment Tuesday like last winter. We haven't really been consistent this winter, but
Meech Indulge. The Meech Indulge moisturizing deep conditioner. Still a fave.
Yeah. Any deep conditioner by Botanicals, I swear by Manoy one. Was that Manoy? Why can't I think of names tonight?
Afrotastic.
That's well. What's the difference between deep conditioner and mask? Because
mask and deep conditioner are the same thing.
Okay, so yeah, so then Afrotastic.
It's like when people are like, you're not doing a braid out, you're plating, and I looked up plating, and plating is just another way to say braiding.
Yeah.
Like, so I think it's mask and deep conditioner are the same thing.
So that, and then I love, my hair loves protein, so the Meech protein one I love. I love
tea.
Curl Junkie, the Repair Me, anything with protein in it, I love, my hair loves. But then the ones that don't have protein are the Botanical ones, the Afrotastic, the Manoy moisturizing one, the Healthy Scalp one, the little red jar, looks like the color of carrots inside the jar. Just any Botanicals deep conditioner, I love. And yeah, I haven't deep conditioned protein wise. I have to do that.
Still love my Shea Moisture Manuka Honey Fur Oil Mask. That's always gonna be a fave. That one's so good.
Plating, say it like flat. Oh, plaiting. So flat. So it's not plating, it's plaiting. Say it like flat. Okay.
It's plaiting.
Plaiting, okay. All right. The Shea Moisture protein hair. Yes, I love the protein hair mask. Yeah. That was the one that kind of got me away from that real deep, intense Afro-G where you have to bake it into your head and then your hair turns really hard and you're afraid you're going to break it off. When I discovered that Shea Moisture, Manuka honey, was it not the Manuka, but the, that was, I just saw it. The protein hair mask. I love that. And that's what made me say, okay, I don't have to go this hard all the time with this Afro-G. Is it? Is it plat or plate?
Is it plate, like a plate of food, or is it plat, like flat?
I see Evelina saying plate, and then I see each saying plat. Is it plat? Flat? Cream of Nature Pure Honey Mask.
It's plat.
Detoxifying. Okay, Alvin Ramos. Hi, new here. Welcome.
Okay, bye, Ari. Ari, we're gonna be going too. It's 10:30. I gotta get up. I sub tomorrow. So I'll be getting up early.
Yes, plat.
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 Plat. Okay.
Okay.
Tomato. Okay. Big ol' lady.
Plat. Okay.
Tomato, potato.
Well, not quite. Because tomato, you can pronounce them both ways, but I like the correct pronunciation. If it's really
Is it
pronounced
salmon
flat,
or is it salmon?
like stuff like that. It's not potato tomato. It's salmon, so it's not salmon, and that's not the correct way of saying it. So it's not like whatever. Like you have to know how to pronounce things. Okay. Tomato is a preference, but
why?
But salmon and salmon is just wrong. Okay.
Oh yes, when I worked in the seafood department in high school, there was always a lady. Every time she come, she'd be like, "I'll take a piece of salmon." She came every day or whenever I worked for that piece of salmon, at least once a week. Salmon, a piece of salmon.
What is Andy? Good night. Salmon. A braid, a braid. A plat is the same thing, but not a plate and a plat.
Bye, Sarah. Feel better.
Not a plate and a plat.
Salmon.
Okay. Good night, Sarah.
Or almond.
Thanks for joining us.
Can I get some almonds? Caramel.
Yeah, it's a
caramel.
I would say caramel. Is it caramel or caramel?
It's so funny when like it's asked on like like online, like Facebook, is it caramel or caramel? And like it's spelled the same, but you read it in the two different ways. It's like caramel or caramel, but it's like it's spelled the same, but like you read it, like it's two different things.
I'm that one, guys. I'm a stickler for pronunciation.
Potata, potato,
patata. Potato, patata. I know it's tomato. It's a patata.
She said her
patata.
her friend's dad who was Jamaican accent. Potato, patata.
Remember, I was all proud a few months ago or a few weeks ago when I was saying
data or data.
The cat's up.
The cat's up. I'm like, what? Yeah, data and data.
Morph, right?
Lancome,
you were saying that for
Lancome.
You were saying morph. You said morphe, morph. I'm like morph. Is it Lancome or Lancome? Is it Lancome or Lancome?
Lancome sounds like you're trying to be proud. Like it's Lancome. Lancome. Lancome makes it sound drugstore. Lancome makes it sound high end.
Sometimes the correct pronunciation. Did you know? I'm sure probably by now we all know, but even though I didn't. Did you know it's supposed to be all of the sudden? And then all of the sudden. We all say all of a sudden. It's not all of a sudden. It's all of the sudden. But who says that? I would be like, I feel so weird going to place and say all of the sudden.
And then all of a sudden.
Yeah, and it's correct, but people would make you feel like it's like, what? But that's the way you're supposed to say it's all of the sudden. Now, I would say all of a sudden.
Leslie Brown, it bugs me when people pronounce the W in sword. Sword. Sword.
I know. It's Lancome, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Lancome.
Never heard of that.
Lancome has
I
a
thought
good
it was all of a sudden. Me too. I thought it was all. I always say, and even though I know it's all of the sudden, I like the people I hang around. They don't say all of a sudden. So I'm not going to be that one that says that all of a sudden. Like I'm a stickler for words and pronunciation and all that, but I'm not going to step out and say all of a sudden. That I draw the line. Lancome. Exactly. Lancome. All of a sudden.
All of a sudden.
Happy Halloween, R. Wilson. Yes, we did. In Connecticut.
Oh, thank you for coming, Mill. It was her first live. Good night.
Oh. Introvert going to bed.
I know. I'm ready. What time? 10:36? Okay. Who's starting the good night roll call?
A guacamole. I say guacamole. Guacamole.
Guacamole. I love guacamole.
I like avocados. I don't necessarily like guacamole.
No?
Mm-mm.
I think it depends on who makes it.
And I love avocados.
It's still early.
I know, right?
I know. I gotta get up early. I gotta put doggy to bed.
That's like we're on a Thursday, normally we're on a Friday.
Yeah,
and then we sleep in. Woo, that's the best sleep on a Saturday morning. Yeah. No. Well, it used to be before doggy came.
My alarm's going off at 5:45. I
know. Now we see like how you guys are like. When you guys, no, we don't see because we all do it Friday nights.
Good night.
Good night. Thanks for joining us. There was a lot of people in here tonight.
There was.
Everybody was reined in.
This was fun.
This was fun. We're here every Friday.
Every Friday.
At 8 o'clock-ish. We're going to get better.
Every
one
Friday,
of these days.
8 o'clock-ish. 8:05, 8:10 sometimes. Mostly like between 8 o'clock and 8:10 we are here.
It was your fault tonight. I was here ready on time.
Yeah, because I took a little siesta.
No, you were doing all that monarch makeup. I was a hater.
Monarch.
What are you doing like all that monarch makeup? And guys, she took me out of my Thing 1 costume. I think I'm going to show up next week.
You literally sat here on Halloween with no costume.
I did. I tried to have one. I did. You took away my greatness. I wanted to be Thing 1 and Thing 2, but you told me no, I was that last year. And I said, I don't know why. I'm like, I don't have that mentality. Like, you can't wear the same dress. I could go to the Academy Awards and go the next year and wear the same dress. I'm not like that. But you're like, Ma, you can't do that. So that's why I said he was no costume.
They were coming for Kate Middleton for wearing like the same blue dress like 3 times, but the dress is like $3,000. And somebody was like, what? I'd be wearing that dress every single day.
I know, I'd be sleeping in it.
Going to the grocery store.
In it.
That's what she said. She named a whole bunch of things she'd be doing in it. She'd be like, what?
I know, and then poor little me.
$3,000 dress.
Poor little me, because you intimidated me. Then I tried to add a little something on when you came down all those wings and makeup. Where's my little fan? I tried to have a little fan. You tried to take that from me. Yes, I tried to have like a little matching like Renaissance fan, trying to be somewhat great.
I put the wings on the front so you guys could see them. I didn't think this costume through. Like when they were on the back, they couldn't be seen. I should have just sat like this the whole live.
I know. We always said we're busted YouTubers. We had the whole month. We said we were gonna do all these promises. We said 5 costumes, and then the Halloween.
Activities.
That's what I think about my Thanksgiving
We are the
dinner.
activity.
We are the activity. Then we started thinking about, remember we were going to do the Bert's Bot I couldn't. When I started thinking like what you're gonna be eating, diapers and vomit and all, no, I can't, guys. I love you so much, but no, we're not gonna see me here with a barf bag by my side.
Gross. All right, guys. It has been so fun. We will see you guys in our next video.
Good night, Sharon Johnson. Good night, Karen Pat. Yeah, my witch fingers. I know. I should have just wore those just to be. Doggy, we're coming.
Doggy's just been busted tonight. He's upset for whatever reason.
I know. But see, Grinch, I have Grinch pajamas. That's for our pajama party. We do that in December. Show me pajamas.
I know all our December lives with the tree. We have to do our tree decorating again this year. And get demonetized for playing Christmas music.
I know, because last year I was like, I'm not decorating a tree without Christmas music. So we had to take the L, as you say. We had to play Christmas music. So we cranked it up. And Mariah was belting out her notes.
And Johnny Mathis.
Who decorates a tree without Christmas carols?
I've been listening to Christmas carols since October 1st. And I've been like really obsessed with Josh Groban. Josh I don't know. I love his voice. It's so unique. And so I've been listening to his Christmas carols.
Pajamas? Or pajamas?
Pajamas?
Pajamas. And when Taylor was little, she called them jamas. I'm like, they're not jamas. I said they're pajamas. Jamas.
All right, guys.
All right, guys.
We are going to bed.
All right. Dogginess, you've been told good night. By Sarah.
All right, guys. We will see you later. Alligator.
Enjoy your weekend.
In a while. Make good decisions. Make good choices.
Why do you say that every time?
Make good choices. So that's my class leave. I'm like, make good choices. Takes one choice to change your whole life. Right.
All right, guys.
Fell off the table.
All those wings.
All these wings. All right.
All right.
Bye.